And with any luck, we should be... There we go.
Hey! It's Saturday again.
It's Saturday night.
It's Saturday again.
Feeling all right.
That's right.
Let's
It's Saturday
go,
night.
baby.
We're feeling all right. We hope you're feeling all right, too. Ladies and gents, welcome to episode 60 of Gateway.
60, wow.
60.
Yeah, 60. The big 6-0.
Ooh. We're almost to my pop's age.
Yike.
Hello, chat.
Mm.
And those of you that stuck around from the raid I sent, hello to you too.
Heck yeah. How's it going, everybody? We've got a few things to get through before we get into tonight's escapades. First and foremost, I should probably mention Caitlin Elizabeth, our synth nurse Cynthia, will be taking a hiatus from the game. Real life has happened, and
Lots of exciting opportunities.
That's right. We wish her all the best as she pursues those various opportunities. She will not be joining us for a good few sessions here. She will be back. She will be back, don't worry. But unfortunately, she could not be here tonight, and she will not be here for about the next 4 or 5, maybe even a little bit more sessions.
But she wanted to send her love.
Indeed. So for the time being, the Runaways will be 3 in number.
Me.
She logged out of the 76 server.
Damn. And there it is. But yeah, so once again, Caitlin won't be joining us for about 4 or 5 sessions, and she will be back, so don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, we should go ahead and do our introductions for this evening's escapades. Lanny, where can they find you? What are you up to?
Well, you can find me all over the internet at Lanny Pator. A whole bunch of stuff dropped this week for Team 4-Star. You can catch the newest episode of Hiffle, where you can hear Connor.
Yes, you.
That's him.
Connor will be joining in. I do not want to spoil as who, in case anybody here hasn't seen it. Also, more commentaries for DBZA. We got a highlight reel, stuff like that. I posted more Yu Yu Hakusho abridged commentary for those that are interested in watching me cringe through my old work. It's been a trip. And I have discovered a lovely game called Dave the Diver, which I've been playing a bunch over on Twitch. If you want to join me tomorrow, I'll be streaming some of that in the evening to chill out and relax. It's a great little game where you play as a little fat man who just loves going diving, and he runs a sushi shop at night. And we killed a squid to get an anime waifu doll back. It was necessary.
Oh, but did you at least eat the squid?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So yeah, tune on in, and it'll be fun. That's me.
Right on. Up next is, hey, Mr. Rabbit. Where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Hey, Mr. Connor. Hey, I'm Rabbit. I'm a writer and a comedian. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and my VODs on YouTube at Hey Mr. Rabbit. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I stream horror games, retro games, and horror games. Those are my 3 wheelhouses. The summer sale happened so I bought a couple of neat little horror games for after System Shock. Depending on how people like System Shock, I'll play the sequel. I know the sequel a lot better than I do the first game, because I was a baby when I played the first game, so I have to go back to that. Okay, you were very small, you had grandpa glasses and a giant mushroom cap. What did you do? normally it was hide in the corner with fear, but that being said, I stream RuneScape, Trail, The Legend of Heroes, Falcom games. It's kind of a potpourri on Tuesday, so come on down, and I would absolutely love to entertain you and make you smile and laugh. I got an automaton now, so
Woo!
if through a powerful donation drive I can go ahead and afford batteries, I can play the automaton.
Start the fundraiser.
Start the fundraiser, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, like I said, you can find me on twitch.tv/HeyMrRabbit. I'm also been doing a lot of auditions. Nothing's bore fruit, but that doesn't stop a good man from trying. So yeah, find me on Twitch, and I will entertain you. That is the deal. That's me.
Right on. Up next, we got Sarah. Where can they find you, and what are you up to?
I'm on Twitter at Sarah with an H, Sharon with an E, Willia. Also YouTube. Yeah, I stream on Thursdays with Rabbit for Spoopy Games, though unfortunately not next Thursday, because next Thursday I'm flying to Edmonton for Anime-thon.
Oh.
And I hate it, but don't like
Edmonton.
it. Yeah, going to Anime-thon, going to Canada.
Canada.
Not to insult anybody in Canada. I'm sure Edmonton is a lovely town.
It is. I went there.
I think I like it
It's
there.
nice.
I think I've been there before. Don't you live near there, Lonnie?
Me? No, I'm in Dallas right now.
Oh.
I am as far away from Canada as you can get, little missy.
I thought you said you wanted to get lunch or something when I was in Edmonton.
I said when you were at anime, like, was it Acon?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I was a bit
I
ago.
blanked
You
on
never- you
that.
never- yeah,
I
you
thought
never
it was
poked me back.
Canada. I thought it was Canada.
I ended up. What was it?
No,
what
no,
was,
Talk
what was
is the
Mobus down
Canadian.
here for? Which con was that? Because I got like some drinks and stuff with him, or not drinks, but like food with him one night.
Oh, well, catch me later in the end of August. I'll be back.
Alrighty.
But yes, I will be going to
Make the
Anime-thon next weekend. And if I'm lucky, I can maybe catch the end of Rabbit's stream if I get to the hotel fast enough. I will try. I wanna. I don't like missing stuff. Oh,
Thank you.
God. Oh, right, yeah, I can chill. Genshin Impact just dropped their new Fontaine trailer, and I can announce that I will be voicing Sidgeween. Sidgeween?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Szechuan?
she's a little small bean, and she's a new character coming up in Fontaine. In what capacity, I don't know, but it's just like, hey, I'm just happy to be here finally.
You're part of the crowd.
I'm becoming cooler, just a little bit.
You're cool. Day by day, you're a little cool.
I'm a little cooler. So yeah, that's me.
Right on. As for me, they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Earlier today, I participated in a Digimon card game tournament where I made it to the semifinals, which is fun. I was using my sort of like almost joke deck where it's just
Edamon
Edamon.
deck?
Yeah, I was using the Edamon deck.
Oh.
Baby. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Next time, though, I'll get you, Gadget. Next time, Mark Allen Jr. are going down, brother. Even though I didn't even
9,641 commander.
I didn't even play against him, but he ended up winning the whole thing.
Oh damn! He hit you with he hit them all with the Mark sweep.
There it is. There it is.
There it is,
Yes.
the Mark sweep.
And tomorrow, I believe I will be starting Deus Ex: The Fall, which is widely regarded as the worst entry in the series.
More like the fall of a franchise.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
We laugh because it's sad.
Oh well, I'm gonna play it regardless, and it'll be interesting. And then
I will say it's fun how it links to a lot of other things. So if you like the
Right.
lore, you'll like it.
yeah, I guess I'll see. I've seen nothing of the game, literally nothing. So I'll see what it's like. But yeah. Also, check out the Hydromancer's Spellbook, available now on DM's Guild. It's a fun, flavorful set of 9 water-based spells that you can use in your 5th edition game, available right now on the DM's Guild, and coming at the end of this month will be... holy Moses, I didn't check to see how it was selling. I just did. Oh boy. Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
good then? Oh, that's good then.
Yes, it's
Oh,
very
that's
good. Yeah. Be sure to check out, at the end of this month, I'll be releasing the Geomancer Spellbook, which will be an earth-shattering 9 spells that are all metal, rock, sand, and crystal related.
Oh, I get it. Geo, because Earth.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bring back the secret of mana gem missile. That's all I want.
Maybe.
Yay!
But that's it for me. This episode is brought to you in part by Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard dies.
That's right.
Oh, tell me about it in great detail.
Okay. I will use the same spiel that I always do. Die Hard Dice is
I love repetition.
Yes!
Yes!
Die Hard Dice is your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories, and if you head on over to dieharddice.com, you can use the code Unexpectables to save 10% on your order. As well, be sure to pick up some of our Lies Aspect dice, the official collaboration between Die Hard Dice and the Unexpectables. As well, be sure to visit our merch store, where we will soon here be having some new designs that will be available as stickers, mugs, t-shirts, what have you. That's on our spring store. I suppose all that's left is to thank the wonderful viewers donating to their business subs. Viewers such as Laney Pator, thank you for the raid with a party of 74.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. Miss Tweetums, thank you for the 40 months. Wow. Saturday night, gateway time. Epic Lord, thank you for the 20 months. Yo, 20. IDC Witch, thank you for the 5 months. Miss you guys. Hope everything's going well. Gateway rules.
Like the tunnel snakes.
Yeah. Dragosoon, thank you for the 50 bits. Blue Kios 445, thank you for the 40 months. Lord Archive, thank you for the 14 months. I'd feel better if today wasn't the last day of my paid vacation, so I won't be here for the full stream as I've got work in the morning. Blech.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you had a fantastic vacation.
Yeah.
Hope it was restful.
Oh, yeah. Papusa Monkey, thank you for the 40 months. Is it gateway time? You better believe it. Dragosoon, thank you for the 50 bits. Good luck with life. IDC Witch, thank you for the 44 bits. We'll be working on tearing down a fence tomorrow, and later in the week going on a vacation up to Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
Have fun. It's vacation season.
And it is a beautiful area. I've spent a weekend in Copper Harbor once. It was a lovely place.
Mr. Insecure, thank you for the 100 bits. A contribution towards the Rabbit Automaton Orchestra Startup Fund.
Yay! Hooray!
Hooray! IDC Witch, thank you for the 100 bits. Forgot to mention, what's your favorite vacation you've ever had?
New Zealand. Hands down.
Oh, man.
I haven't had a vacation in over 20 years, so I don't know.
I think mine I think it's one of the ones where I went to the Dells. Yeah.
You went to the Adele?
I went
When
to
you
the
got there, did she
Wisconsin...
say hello?
Wisconsin Dells.
The Wisconsin
Oh.
Dells.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also a lovely vacation spot. I've been there a few times.
Although this one I'm going on in later this month might usurp that, as I'm going to a very lovely location in Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah, going to see the ocean.
I forgot that Alabama had a coast.
Oh, yeah. IDC Witch, thank you for the 100 bits. Infinite Kitty, thank you for the 37 months of Prime. IDC Witch, thank you for the 10 bits. I see nothing.
I see nothing.
Kaze3173, thank you for the 100 bits. Got mine already. Love them. Rolling incredibly well. Free review for you. Ooh. Also, thank you for the additional 100 bits. Also, finally caught up to watch it live. You are crazy. Then again, so am I. Ooh. And finally, we got Solar Misfit. Thank you for the 310 bits. Bits from a Mojave Ranger fan. Have fun in our wonderful post-apocalypse. I'm sure patrolling the Mojave only sometimes makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Well, with all that said and done, are you guys ready to get into tonight's episode of Gateway?
Yeah.
Is tonight's episode of Gateway ready to get into the apex?
Maybe.
Phrasing.
No, don't listen to her. You're doing fine.
Then without
Really?
further
We're not
ado...
doing phrasing anymore?
Hey! Phrasing! Where is... There it is.
Oh, I should go and roll 20.
When last we left the runaways, Apex the Wildman, Alvin the Mechanic, Louise the Scavenger, and Cynthia the Nurse, they arrived at their destination after much travel and much conversation, guiding their new companion Johann to meet more of his super mutant kin. After a harrowing run-in with a group of ghouls, they managed to get away with nary a scratch. Eventually, they located the familiar and friendly super mutant named Kirk, and his less familiar and less friendly companion named Mart. After some terse and tense conversations, Johann struggled to grasp their less than amiable state, and, despondent, needed some talking to from the runaways. That night, Johann tearfully had bad dreams and Mart got mad at him. But then, a strange occurrence happened as Johann gripped Mart, told her to be silent, and she obeyed. What could this mean? Find out now on tonight's episode of Gateway.
You were working real hard to write that music cue, weren't you?
Nope, that just happened.
It was a little
Well
late
done.
on my end, but
Well,
so the
Before
Apex
anything-
is trying. Oh, sorry.
before anything... what is this? Hang on. Let me just... Where's the... There it is. I think.
By God, it might be.
By God, it very well could be. There we go. So...
The Apex is currently rousing from his slumber. I know that much.
Yeah.
After hearing the yelling.
As you sort of blearily blink awake, you see people beginning to settle back down, you see Johann curling up in the area where he was usually sleeping, looking a little despondent. You also see Mott walking away over towards Kirk and settling down next to him.
So where I ended with my wits checks last time, I did not see what happened between them, but I know there was a kerfuffle.
You heard some
Yelling.
raised voices, yes, but that seems to have stopped now.
I stare out the window of my overlook for a little bit, keeping my eye on the situation.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, though, after the shouting stops, you all settle back into your sleep. Various states of unease about what you may or may not have drowsily heard or seen. Cynthia, the synth nurse, resumes her nightly patrol, watching over her longtime companions in their sleep. However, as she scans the horizon, rifle in hand, she notices an odd sight. A dim yellow glow that slowly gets closer. She falls into a practiced firing stance, leveling her sights on the approaching entity. Just as she was ready to bark out a warning, her words die in her throat, and her synthetic eyebrows raise in recognition as the familiar sight of Dr. Howell comes into view. The metallic skeleton of the former Institute scientist slows his gait to a stop in front of the nurse, raising a finger to his clenched metal teeth in a silencing gesture. His eyes flicker, and she hears him, not with her sound receptors, but inside her mind.
There is no need to wake your friends, if that is what you are thinking. This does not concern them. I wish this meeting were taking place under more pleasant circumstances. However, I wouldn't have went through all the effort to find you myself if it wasn't urgent. You see, there's been an accident. A bad one. One that I am not equipped to handle on my own, due to my lack of a need for stim packs.
If Cynthia had a heart, it would be in her throat. What accident? What need for stim packs did he have? Was Dave okay? Dave. That word caused a familiar displacement in her mind, the feeling of another persona trying to shove its way to the fore of her consciousness. She mutters his name, and Dr. Howell tilts his head downward, the light of his single eye causing thick shadows to grow on his hard-edged features.
I'm sorry to take you away from your comrades so suddenly, but I have a feeling you'll want to see for yourself. We do not have much time.
Those words tipped her over the edge. In a blink, Cynthia was gone, and Kara's red eyes signaled a complete takeover. "We must go now," she said at last.
Yes. If you wish, you can have some time to inform your companions.
She looked over her shoulder at the other sleeping runaways, the light of her eyes bathing them in a dull crimson glow. "There is no time. I will leave them something. Then we must go." Dr. Howell tilts his head again.
Very well.
And so, in the middle of the night, Cynthia and Kara leave the party for now. And in the morning, the rest of you awaken, unable to find your companion.
Which of us would be the first to notice that she's gone?
All of you make wits rolls.
All right.
That's a
That's
13.
That's a 4 for me.
All right. Let's gamble. Gamba. That's 11.
Louise, you're without coffee. You're still pretty bleary-eyed. You have no idea what's happening.
Cynthia, who's that? I don't know what.
Alvin, you would also be a bit. You would be noticing a lack of sort of a lack of people in your usual group. But Apex, that's pretty much the first thing you notice when you wake up is that you cannot find Cynthia.
I immediately look for traces of oil, like any signs, and as people start waking up, Apex would immediately ask, "Have you seen Cynthia?"
What?
What?
Whoa, Apex, what? Sorry, start again.
What are y'all talking about?
She's not there. She's missing. She.
No, oh, Alvin will place his hands on Apex's shoulders. Hey, calm down. Calm down.
Yeah.
My eyes scan the horizon. Do I see any of the super mutants?
You see all three of your super mutant companions. They are all beginning to rouse. Johann first, and then Kirk and Mott would also begin to get up and stretch.
My eyes would drift over. I would remember the yelling. Would I remember seeing Cynthia there?
I think you would. She would have been. She was not quite involved with it, but she was watching. I mean, it was pretty obvious as well. I think
Okay,
she
so
actually
she was-
talked
she
to
was
Johann
still-
as well for a little bit.
Yeah. So she was still all right after the kerfuffle. So for a brief moment, my eyes would shoot to Mott. They'd like dilate a bit, and then I'd remember that she's not here. Where
Louise.
did she go?
Louise kind of like just still like yawning, like, you know, she likes to patrol. Maybe she's just getting back.
I immediately go and start looking for tracks.
All right. How about you go one direction? I'll go the other way. We'll meet in the middle. All right. Just around where we're going at.
I look to you. Ask Johann. He was talking to her last night, I think.
Wait, when you say you mean Alvin or me?
Alvin, when he says he goes one direction, I go another. I'm going back to like the
Okay.
route that I figured she was on.
I'll ask Johann real quick, and then I'll go ahead and start that. All right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look to see like any signs of her, aka anything she would have left behind and footprints and stuff like that.
Okay. We'll start with Alvin. Alvin, if you're approaching Johann, he's sort of like cracking his neck, rolling his neck, and sort of blinking the early morning crusties out of his eyes.
Hey, Johann.
Alvin.
Hey, have you seen Cynthia?
He's sort of he looks down at you. He tilts his head up, and he looks from side to side for a few moments. Turns around, looks over his shoulder, looks back at you.
No, I have not seen her since last night.
Oh, that ain't good. Apex is mighty spooked. He can't go ahead and find a hide nor hair of her. I'll go ahead. He went around that direction to go ahead and try to follow her steps and see if she ain't just coming back or something. I'm going to go the other way.
Very well. I will.
Okay.
I will look as well.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'll just get off in just like a jogger's pace to the opposite direction in which Apex was patrolling.
If you're not going to go to Apex first, can can Louise, since she's not going anywhere, just like roll a basic wits check to like see like, I don't know, maybe she thinks Cynthia did come back, but she sort of just like set her stuff down and she's off doing something for a second, or just like any sign of her equipment or anything?
Sure. Go ahead and roll a wits roll.
That's a 10.
Hey, yo.
10. You look around. You look around for anything Cynthia may have left behind. You check all of your equipment, and you don't find any of hers.
Okay, I guess she's somewhere with her stuff. Louise will start to feel a little bit uncertain, but she'll just sort of get her stuff ready and be like, well, I guess I'll just wait for the guys to come back.
All right, Apex.
I'm guessing
You're looking for tracks.
any signs of, I mean, obvious signs of struggle would be neat, but even just something to track, footprints, potentially very heavy metal footprints. Any clue as to like where she might have gone, scraps of fabric, shit like that.
Right on. Roll a wits then.
Bushki, that's a 9.
9. Yeah. As you're sort of looking around, you do see sort of the familiar but boot prints of Cynthia that were sort of she sort of got like tall heels, a little bit sort of like raised combat boots,
right?
That were probably old military, and you see those tracks lead off into a small group of dead trees, and there you see something fluttering. Sort of flapping in the breeze, of course.
Preparing my stomach for the worst.
As you approach, you see something gleaming off of the early morning light. As it sort of hurts your eyes a little bit as the light catches off what you can now see as a hunting knife that has been embedded into this tree, and flapping in the breeze appears to be a note of some kind.
I pin down the note with my hand and I pull the combat knife out of the tree.
Okay.
And not wanting to, first would Apex read this by himself? I think he has a sense of dramatic irony. He would look out into the distance, look down at the note, and make sure that it's from Cynthia.
You look down towards the sort of as the note trails off, and you see the name Kara.
I refold the paper. I look at the boot prints. They don't appear to be running. They appear to be a walking gait.
It's a little bit hard to tell, just because just due to your 9, you don't get all the information. But yeah, you can tell they are at least her boot prints.
I yell out, "Louise! Alvin!"
I will go running.
Yeah, head will perk up and she'll head off in that direction too. Louise will turn and to Johan and them say, be right back, okay?
Oh, all right.
To whichever arrives first, I will hand the paper.
Do you want to roll for it, Alvin?
I was on the trail first, so I would say that I would have gotten there, but I can roll against you.
You were going in the opposite direction. I don't know. Yeah, how do we play this? I don't really care
2d6
either
Body
way.
roll.
I don't
body
know.
rolls, everybody.
Decide amongst
Body
yourselves.
roll.
That's a 12.
That's
Oh,
Damn,
Alvin,
my
in fact,
little
got there
legs.
first.
I hand it to Alvin.
Alrighty, let's see.
And then
Oh,
I
I rolled a
continue
three,
and then I
seven, two.
continue
That's how it
scan. While I hand it to Alvin to read, I continue scanning the footprints, trying to like see what I can glean about the trail and whether or not she was alone.
Out here.
It's a little bit difficult to tell if she was alone or not, but you do track that the tracks were heading eastward. And Alvin, as you flip open the note, you see this.
Ooh.
Let's see. Dr. Howe transmitted a message. An injury occurred. No stim packs because they're all metal. He needs Cynthia, so I had to take her to him. He can't die. We'll radio Louise's pit boy. Find you later. Sorry, Kara. Well, at least she apologized.
Oh shit! Something happened to Dave then?
That's what I gotta figure.
I mean, looks around. Should we go help or? I don't know why she didn't wake us up to come with.
I think this is her fight.
Hmm.
Just
she
the way
wanted
it's
our
written out
help.
and whatnot.
If she wanted our help, she would have asked.
Yeah, I guess.
She's strong on her own. I want her to trust me on my own, so I have to do the same.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Raises an eyebrow at Apex, and she scratches the back of her head. Damn it! Now you gotta make sense. I hate this.
Well,
So what
It's
do
all
we
right.
do then?
hey, if the note tells us one thing, nothing bad happened to her.
Yeah, I guess
Oh.
that's true.
Also,
Lots of blood.
yeah. You
Hey, is that Kara's arm over there?
you look back towards the tree where you found the note, and you do see what looks to be a small burlap bag on the ground.
I would have grabbed that.
Okay. The bag contains 52 caps, 2 doses of Mentats, and an assault rifle with 12 rounds.
Aw.
She left her weapons.
Well, not all of her weapons. Just
Yes.
one of 4,000.
Looks at Apex like, well, one weapon, Apex.
Assault rifle, though, that'll be handy.
Ugh.
It's not really my. It's not really my flavor. How about you, Louise? Assault rifle look nice in your hands.
Compliments will get you everywhere. Takes the assault rifle and the bullets, sort of muttering under her breath. Yeah, the guy who pulls out perfect shots every time he picks up a gun. Sure, no, not.
Hey, kindness is the hidden coin of the wasteland, or so I like to tell myself. All right. Well, got that. Some mentats, some caps. Enough to keep going. All right.
Let me just, oh my god, I can't pull up my notes to save my ding-dong life. Connor, how many bullets did you say that was? 12?
12 rounds.
12.
Assault rifle.
Like John Cena.
At some point, if I won't ask you for it now, but at some point, can you give me these more specifics on like that gun?
I think I can give them to you now. Let me.
I'm just
look
updating my. I'm updating my inventory real quick.
Yarp.
Golly.
The assault rifle.
12 rifle shots.
Ace.
Assault rifle. All right.
The assault rifle is lethal, medium,
Ooh, sorry.
loud.
Dang, it was my sheet. Lethal, medium, lethal,
Loud.
medium, loud. Lethal, medium, loud. Edit.
Repeat 2.
Oh, shoot. Lethal, medium. Oh my god, come on. Medium, loud, repeat 2.
That means if
Hang
I
on,
was
I
flashing
could-
around.
I'll just do this.
Yeah, copy paste.
Whoop. Gimme. Yay.
Oh, did that show up?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yay.
I didn't know if that got GM typed or something.
I'm realizing now I still don't have the stats for that mini mag caster.
They should be in the Discord. What are you sweeting?
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Its damage is yes.
Yeah, the handcaster. Handcaster is lethal, medium range.
I see mag caster, but not the little one. Ah, thank you.
It's called a handcaster.
Ah, handcaster. So cute. Like a noisy
Yeah.
cricket.
Lethal, medium range, loud, loading 1, incendiary.
Cool. Appreciated.
Rare. And yes, a parting token left behind by the person who's riding along in the head of your companion.
Louise will sling it on her back and sigh. I was really thinking I was gonna be the sole firearm person today, but well, I'll pick it up. I'll pick up that slack if I can.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Well, I did shoot a ghoul off the front of your chest, so that was kind of cool.
It was true. That was true.
So, now what? Glances back over at camp with 3 super mutants and goes, so what do we do now?
Let's talk to Johan. Let's figure out what he wants to do for the day, huh?
I'm surprised Mott hasn't started running yet.
How do you mean?
They were going to chase the sun at dawn.
Yeah, we got a real hype to go head over to that vault ahead of us.
Oh, all right. That sounds like an afternoon.
They probably forgot. The mutants are. She doesn't seem all there.
I'm sure it's fine, so long as she doesn't go for the whole "I want to kill the absolute devil out of a humans" kind of thing.
Well, let's go see what her mood is about that at the moment.
All right.
Wander our way back to the mutants.
You hear a jovial conversation taking place. It appears to be one-sided. Kirk is bellowing and getting Pepper ready for travel, and he says, "I wonder what we will find for breakfast."
You're resourceful. I'm sure you'll find something on the road.
Yes. What does resourceful mean? And Mott goes,
Just
Simpson
turned
growl.
into Marge Simpson, just an ultra jacked Marge Simpson.
Johan.
But Matt.
Do you want to come with us?
I would like to, but I want to hear from my other traveling companions about what their plans are. Yeah, here they are now.
Howdy, y'all.
Have
Hey,
you found Cynthia?
She is on her own quest right now.
On her own?
Yeah.
Somebody she cares about is injured.
Oh.
Yeah. She got word and she had to head out ASAP, so she left us a note and some supplies. So yeah.
That
So
is
we know
good of
she's
her.
okay.
Did she leave a way for you to contact each other later?
She said she would contact us via radio.
Yeah. Holds up her wrist with her pit boy.
Radio.
Yeah, it's a machine that can go ahead and grab signals from other people,
It
provided
can
they have some kind of provided they have a transmitter. It's really neat. Think of it like there's two machines, right? And if you speak into one of them, a person on the other machine can hear you.
you can play music on it too. She will fiddle with it and put on the radio station.
Yeah, what's the
Music.
depressing Westport is playing right now?
You fiddle.
Slave-addled Westport.
You fiddle with the radio, and it comes on. This'll work.
Oh. I think we heard something like this in the place I met you all.
Yeah, that's right. I can pick it up wherever I want. Well, as long as I'm in the right range, anyhow.
Apex
I
is
see.
absent-mindedly just tapping his foot.
This is nice. So, Cynthia will contact you through the radio.
Mm-hmm.
I see. What are your plans?
Well, we were just gonna check in with you guys about that stuff too. What are you all thinking? Casts a side eye over at Mott.
Mott sort of folds her arms in front of her chest, and she leans back, like, "How dare you speak to me?"
It was talking to the group.
Me and Pepper and Mott, we are going.
And he looks up at the sky, and then he looks in the opposite direction.
That way. We are going to find breakfast, and then we are going to chase the sun.
So you're going to join the others of your kind.
Yes.
Seems like a
I-
plan.
I look to Pepper. Good luck.
Okay,
Turn.
10 out of 10. That was a very convincing though.
Pepper shakes her head, and you hear a ding, 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 ding of a cowbell.
Aw. Turns to Johan. What about you, buddy? You wanna go with them, or you could tag along with us a little more if you're feeling it? You could always go after them later.
I do want to go with them. However, I feel with you currently lacking your companion, I don't feel right just leaving you.
Johan kind of gives him a pat on the forearm.
I know where my people are now. I will go meet up with them later.
And that's right. And she shows him the map on her Pip-Boy. And I've always got a handy map that you can use too.
Across the large half oval.
Pretty much.
And in the big green thing. Strange. Ironic, for I, too, am a big green thing.
Check just a second, like, is it okay to laugh? Okay, he's laughing. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, Apex will laugh at that one.
You mean Alvin?
Will
Yeah.
I? Will the Apex laugh?
Yes! Laugh!
There
you go.
Oh God, the Fennec Fox laugh.
Perfect Fennec.
Uh,
I'm Alvin. Oh, cripes. All right. So now that we got a game plan, all right.
well,
What's today's mission for the time being?
I guess we should just say goodbye to our friends here. Gives a nod to Kirk, gives a nod to Mott, thinks for a second and pulls out one of her shotgun shells and holds it out to Mott. I have a little parting gift on me.
Mott will snatch the shell out of your hand, look at it, sniff it, and then stuff it away.
I look at Mott, like my memory vaguely drifting in and out of last night. You're a very few words today.
She just looks up and away from you, trying to pretend you're not there.
Oh, she got ruffled.
She looks over at you to see if you're still looking a few times. She's not doing a very good job.
My head is like kind of doing the like Michael Myers tilt a little bit. Like, I'm very curious about this. I remember there being a scuffle last night. I remember some words being said, but I didn't catch the entire exchange. But I know Mott is acting different. Because Mott would not shut the fuck up yesterday.
I think it was really good. It was really good meeting y'all. Let's see. I guess we should go ahead and hit the dust, huh?
Did we looks? So where did we decide to go next? Or we looks to Apex? Did you maybe want to go see your folks?
We could. Correct me if I'm wrong, Connor, but the Jefferson Barracks are actually between my place and...
I don't believe so. I think. Let me look at my. I think those are far down to the south.
Yeah, your parents live further out.
Oh yeah, further out. But I mean, since the Jefferson Barracks is the furthest south our map goes, is it between is it southeast of here, south of here, or southwest from here?
It'd be southwest of here.
Ah, never mind. Then the Jefferson Barracks is not on the way.
Oh, I miss our driver.
We don't even know if there's roads where we're going.
Oh God, we're gonna have to. Someone else is gonna have to learn how to drive.
Gulp, deep Missouri.
Well, it's
Radio's
not
Chris.
going to be me.
Radio's Chris. Hey, sis. Wanna do something fun?
Our new travel system is Johan just picks up the car and he just throws it toward the destination we need to go to.
Yeah, he just pushes it like a wheelbarrow.
He's like the butler from Cats Don't Dance. He's too big for the car.
Oh, man. All right. Well, we're awake. We're all good. We got a destination. Sounds good to me.
Take care of Pepper. I'm not sure how hungry they are over there.
That is okay. I will find them breakfast too.
Apex actually can't help but smile at that a little bit under his mask.
Because the sun will be rising on that side when it sets on this side. So it will be breakfast time for them when we get there.
Yeah, will,
Yes.
Kirk.
And now we will hit the dirt!
And he winds up and he punches the ground underneath him.
Ah! And now we will leave.
That's one way of doing it.
Louise is just making these tiny little noises like.
Oh, it's okay. I've
And
had
Ma-
that a couple times. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, I'm just choked up.
I'm now nestling Louise's head in my just
Your
in
ample
my shoulder.
bosom. Your ample,
Yeah, just
your
going.
ample
She's
man
very
bosom.
emotional. She's very emotional. It's all right.
So emotional.
It's so good. It's so good.
Johann waves over to the two super mutants.
Take care of each other. I will see you soon. Oh, do not harm any humans.
And they both sort of stare at him for a moment. And then Kirk goes, okay! And Mott goes,
She's so cowed.
She turned into Marge. I'm just so happy.
Or Patty or Selma.
I don't know what Johann's problem is with Kirk. Kirk's pretty okay considering.
well, you don't know what he's done.
No, okay.
You don't know how he got that
Having
cow.
jerky.
Look,
that's
you
what
haven't
it
seen.
means.
Look, you haven't seen his private Twitter.
Oh my god.
Oh God, it's threads. Mm.
No, his threads are innocent. Threads is
Oh,
nice right
okay.
now. It's literally Twitter without the Nazis.
Oh, I did not see that coming.
Why is it linked to my Instagram?
Topical.
I don't want this. What do you mean I have to delete them both?
Ah. Goodbye, guys.
And then they will, Kirk will hoist Pepper off the ground and onto his shoulder. She'll go, and then settle back down once she realizes that she's safe. And then they will march on eastward.
All right.
So what now?
We head south.
South. What is south?
Louise
I,
does
I,
this.
I point to where the sun is, and then I turn to the right.
Louise
No,
does this thing where she. Sorry,
I
go
know
ahead.
what south is. I'm asking what is in the south.
Oh.
Sorry, I must not have made that clear.
Louise does
No,
this
that's
thing where
alright.
she turns her eyes, but she's still like the front of her face is still comedically buried in Alvin's chest, but she turns her eyes and she just goes, "Or clarify that one, okay?"
I release you.
Puh! Huh. Oh, it's right in your chest. Hello.
Absolutely.
Plushy,
Alright.
nice.
It's my family. I set
Oh.
out without word a long time ago. Well, it feels like a long time ago now. And I did what I set out to do. I wanted to tell them that I still had more to do before I wasn't able to.
Oh.
Hey, I'm always fine for checking.
I think you see. Or I think I see.
Did you leave him a note or anything? She's trying not to refer to, oh, you pulled a Cynthia, didn't you? But
I left them a comic, one that I haven't reproduced, showing them what I have become and what I intended to do. So yeah, I guess that could be a note.
Well, oh, hey! You could tell him you found your brother.
That was the plan, yes.
Oh, well,
catching up in general. Well, yeah, I'm game.
yeah. I'm down for that.
It may be nice to get away from all of the bustle.
You know, I was thinking the same thing. I always like the bustle in the industry that Riverside has, but it's always nice to go ahead and just get away from it once in a while.
Then I turn and I start walking, trying to find signs of the path that I took coming up here.
Trots up next to Apex and holds out her Pip-Boy. This help at all?
I'm just looking for landmarks.
Oh, okay. She
Like the
pops open one of her snack pack cake thingies and like pops it in her mouth. Sounded good.
Like the hollowed out house that I stayed after I got shot. The one that was full of ghouls. Kind of think that probably would have been. Yeah, it kind of makes sense since between the St. Louis airport and all that. Whatever.
I know by the context, it was full of ferals, but I'd like to think it was just full of normal ghouls going, it's occupied, it's Mooskin.
No! Monsters!
Just Apex in a box in the corner going, I sits.
Estoy pooping. Estoy pooping.
9!
But yeah, let's go that way.
We are walking in this way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your family's farm is directly south.
Okay.
It is yeah, it would be directly south of Jefferson Barracks.
Yeah, then
It's
then that's
technically
going to
off the
that's
map.
Gonna be that's gonna be technically 2 family
I was
reunions.
gonna say it's like Jefferson Barracks is like right at the smack dab end of the map.
Yeah, we're going into DLC territory right now.
Like
Yeah, we're heading.
Yep.
heading southeast-ish then.
Purchase the new
southeast,
gateway, Gulp Deep, Missouri DLZ.
And I'll say as we walk, I'll say as we start walking in the proper direction, and maybe we can stop by the Jefferson Barracks along the way. That might not be good for Johann, though.
Yeah, I was wondering. It's like, how would they treat him?
Maybe we should avoid it.
Yeah, let's give it a wide berth for now, and then.
I mean, if you feel safe with that Apex, you could go in on your own, and we could hang out outside.
I trust my brother, and I don't know that I trust the Brotherhood. My parents don't.
I can understand that.
Wahoo!
I suppose.
Did you say your parents don't trust your brother?
The Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh, the brother. Right.
No, I mean, if it's close enough to the barracks, maybe we just head for your folks first and then decide from there if we want to try a stop.
We'll see if my brother has visited them or not.
Mm.
I did ask him to.
I saw a house just creep up into the dark.
Shh.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
The darkness house.
Oh, there it is. Hey, little buddy, don't be afraid.
I'm getting there.
Light.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't worry about it. The place doesn't exist.
I'm gonna find out in a second, alright?
Oh, it's coming.
All right. So if it's to the south, then that would be a couple landmarks. You said a house you went ahead and fell into when you were shot.
That all depends on where I ended up when I got captured. He says, like, kind of resigned to the, yeah, that's what happened.
Trust me, I feel the same way. Hey, we have trouble with our truck. Go on, you can go ahead and help us fix it. Then I got clunked and I woke up too. Not too bad.
You guys got a conversation? I just got clunked.
You just got, man, that sucks.
And
I felt really bad too, because I used to be just real mean son of a bitch.
I don't remember what happened to me. I don't think I got clunked.
Whatever could clunk you would have to be quite large.
Indeed.
To be fair, Alvin, as scary as Apex may look, I'd been in a vault isolated for a good couple months. Take this particular visual package, and make it look even more bedraggled and, starved. I probably wasn't someone they thought they could talk to.
I get that.
They thought I was an animal at first.
That was their mistake, wasn't it?
They're basically right.
Nah, you're...
No.
Thinks about it. You're... intimidating.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Apex, you make white racists piss their pants, so, that's kind of a halfway point, so that's good on you.
I get like a kind of a confident look in my eye, and I just kind of nod.
Soka.
That's true. I do make people evacuate.
And so you make your way. Where are you heading exactly?
Southeast, probably like in the direction of the Super Duper Mart.
Gotcha.
Maybe,
Right.
Maybe even making a pit stop at the top of Wego. Who knows? Like if it's.
Yes.
It's been sitting there forever.
It's just sitting there.
Oh, we'll get to you guys. Don't you worry. We'll find your daughter, no problem. Why did I go?
Don't worry about it.
I went real Canadian there for a second. I don't know why.
Oh,
don't worry.
There, don't you know?
It's not good Canadian either. It's the bad one. It's probably
Dude, I
the one
won't
that's
fall.
like.
It's the Chicago kind of Canadian.
Oh.
I won't fall at Wisconsin so good, so bad. Wisconsin Raiders just going, give us your caps, all right? Come on, buddy. Go ahead and hand it up.
I apologize to all Canadians. Please don't be mad at me when I come visit your lovely country next weekend.
I won't. Come at me, Canada. I'm ripped.
Okay.
They don't even trade in Nuka-Cola caps. They trade in like Laughing Cow caps.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's a picture of a cow with a little bag of milk.
I love the laughing cow. Such a
good.
logo.
Funny cow.
Away we go.
Away you go indeed. I'm just trying to figure out where on the map you guys currently are. Cross-reference that with the actual map that I have.
Worm Star we?
To adventure.
Worst are the runaway.
And you travel on. First couple of legs of your journey are unabated as you continue on along the wow. along the roadside around here.
Ha! They fear us now.
We just hit enemies with a different level cap, basically.
Yes, you've unlocked new enemies. Wahoo! I think.
Oh no! Now the Sephiroches are even more Sephy.
Haven't met an Assaultron yet. Not that we've had a reason to.
It's just a rat roach with a. It's just a mole rat with a gun. That's all it is.
Still an Assaultron just going, please stay off the grass. What grass?
Please stay off the grass.
Pulls up a gun. Don't make me say again.
Like,
I will cut you. Do not test me.
It's out of ammo, but I can throw this pretty hard.
Shit.
Good morning. Say it back.
And fuck.
Shit and fuck.
Wow.
That'd still be an alarm for my phone.
Shit and fuck.
Shit and fuck.
Okay.
I want to imagine this is the conversation between Alvin and Apex, and Louise is just like, I don't get this joke.
As you're traveling down this familiar road, it starts to become a bit more barren. The rockier hillsides with whole forests of now dead trees adorn either side of you as you walk down this road here. Towards the familiar location of the Super Duper Mart.
Louise will sidle up over to Apex and just kind of be like, okay, you doing okay, buddy? You were pretty spooked earlier.
I feel protective of all of you. It's weird.
Aww. Louise gets this really dumb smile on her face, and she just like grabs Apex and just like hugs him like you would a child, like, aw, buddy.
His body goes a little stiff, unused to personal affection.
It's that sort of hug where you're just sort of like, oh god, please don't.
But he's taking it as like a what is okay. Like he knows the concept of a hug, but he doesn't get them a lot.
Same.
Mood.
Oh god.
Big mood.
Like, my boyfriend lives in England.
What is a hug?
But yeah,
Don't mind
she
me
lets
getting
go. She's like,
YouTube with
oh,
a hug.
sorry. Oh, sorry, buddy. It's real nice to hear, though. And
It's fine.
guess I'm glad you've patched it up with Cynthia, too, after the last time you got upset.
She wants the best for all of us.
And so do
too.
you. Yeah. I guess we all do.
Sometimes we disagree on the steps to get there.
Yeah, I definitely disagree with her running off without us, but as you said, it's her thing and we should trust her to do it. And we got Johan, so that's not too bad.
And if anything happens to her, I will kill the Skull Man.
That is still a great name you have for him.
I'm workshopping it. I will find the best one. Dr. Skull is the running one.
I don't know. Dr. Howell seems pretty cool, don't you think?
Yes, but I don't want to steal his actual name.
I was thinking of Professor Brass because it looked like he was mostly brass.
That's a good
And that
one.
way the hero can be like, hey, look here, Brasshole, you know? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Teeth McGee. No, that's stupid.
Oh, Vanasher.
The Wire Jaw.
Oh, Wirejaw's a good name. Wirejaw's a damn good name.
Was it wired, though?
He has wires in his jaw. You're right, it might be a stretch. This is how most of my writing conversations go, by the way. And we continue onward.
And without much in the way of happening, you make your way unabated towards the Super Duper Mart. I rolled terribly on my random encounters.
But it's good for us.
We're traveling with a super mutant. It makes sense that people seeing, any like roving bandit seeing that walking around will be like, no thanks.
Yeah,
You see a
there's some
white razor like raising up a hammer over his head, and then he sees Johann, and he slowly sinks back down.
I'm good. Just sits down, starts doing some psycho.
Just like I need to reassess a few things.
There'll be another one soon. Hold it. Oh, buddy.
Just like I'm not high enough for that. Ooh.
Nope, fuck that. Not doing it.
I'm not high enough for that. Looks at his bandolier of jet, but maybe.
I need to get.
I can
This
try.
seems like an
man can
optimal time to get
dream.
high on cow shit fumes.
Oh God, is that what jet's made of?
Yep.
Yeah, it's made of Brahman poopy.
Oh God.
It was made by a 14-year-old.
To get
Look,
2
there are
extra
some
action points.
There are some stupid shit kids will do to get high.
Mm-hmm.
And junkies, like really desperate junkies.
Ugh. Nope.
Out of curiosity, is there any activity around the Super Duper Mart? I'm trying to remember like the last time we came here, what it was for. I think it was a car piece, or was it just something we saw in the distance?
I was looking for a transistor.
Yeah, we
That's
found some
right.
stuff. We had a point man with us, I believe, at that time.
Yeah. You've swapped companions several times since then.
Quite the adventure.
Mm-hmm. Yes. The Super Duper Mart pretty much seems as you left it. Anybody who wants to try and scope out to see if there's been any activity around it, why don't you go ahead and make a wits roll.
I'm doing my
Sure.
damnedest to stay vigilant.
Oh, do it.
Babushki.
Eh.
Hold on. I need
11.
12.
Damn, we're on a swivel today.
that. Okay,
I
still a 9.
started with a 4, but I'm making up for it.
You are.
I'm
Right,
looking out
difference
for
of 8.
present danger, not what was.
I'll be looking to see if there are any changes between now and then.
All of you would find that the Super Duper Mart appears from the outset to not really have changed all that much. There doesn't seem to be any activity, or it doesn't really seem inhabited, if that's what you're looking for particularly.
Mm-hmm.
Just business or non-business as usual.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Well, anybody want to pop in there again real quick and take another scope, or we'll just want to keep going?
You feel like joining me for a scrounge, or we can go ahead and hit? We can go
Oh,
ahead and
Mr.
keep hitting
Bronson,
the road.
I will always join you for a scrounge. Apex
is-
holds her elbow out, like offering it to him. Do join us for a scrounge.
I grab your elbow with my hand. Okay.
She doesn't even blink, and she's like, "Yes, this is how it should be."
Hey, Johan, we're looking for food and parts. You want to go ahead and help us out?
Of
pretty
course. Well, I think that is debatable, but it is a necessity. Necessity.
Well, I think it is a necessity, but necessities can be fun too, I think.
Perhaps we see it differently. But yes, I will aid you.
Absolutely. Alrighty. Woo! Let's see what I can go ahead and scrounge up.
All right. If you are heading into the Super Duper Mart, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll a wits.
8.
All right.
Ugh, a 6 for the Apex. He is off his game right now.
Woo, 11.
11. I'll roll for.
I'm not rolling scavenger though, just standard.
Fair enough.
A standard sniff.
Johan also didn't do too great. Got a 7. So, Apex, unfortunately, as you're moving down along these aisles, you're finding a lot of empty bottles, a lot of things that are torn up or not able to be used much anymore. You just have a hard time really finding anything of use. Alvin,
Yes.
you managed to find 4 clumps of scrap metal and some purified water.
Ooh. Oh, this is just what we damn need. Whew.
And
Thank goodness
Louise.
for crumbling infrastructure.
Yeah.
Huh.
You would like that sound?
Oh.
As you're looking along the aisles, something catches your eye. A faint glow from behind a couple of boxes. It takes your trained scavenger's eye to see it, but it quickly becomes obvious that someone was probably trying to hide this for later. You go over and scooch some boxes out of the way as you find a bottle of Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Ooh. Okay.
The glowing blue fluid on the inside is alluring.
Nuka-Cola Quantum?
Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Oh,
Special
yeah.
stuff.
That's
How
what's
the
up.
hell did we miss this?
Out of curiosity, the corpse I found here last time, the Brotherhood scout or scribe, is it now just a pile of bones?
You go looking for it, and behind the counter where you found it, yes, you do see the corpse is relatively picked clean now. It's
I just
Yeah, it's-
observe it. I just observe it as nature. What will become of us all one day?
Makes you
Just fun.
think, doesn't it?
All in all,
Yeah.
we're all just bones in the grocery store.
So does
his
this...
bones
So, go
were
ahead, sorry.
scraped. His bones were scraped clean by the rad roaches.
Wonder if you can use bones as a building resource.
Yes, I hold up the Deathclaw gauntlet.
Oh, well. Well, I guess now that you're saying it like that, yeah, I was just funning, but yeah. Yeah, actually,
Here.
now that I think about it, I regard everything you're wearing that is technically the bones or shells of other creatures.
Here off in the
Yep.
corner. Dark! Also, found something.
Hey, that dark. I found enough scrap metal to go ahead and keep the broadcaster going.
Oh, thank you. I found, shiny Nuka-Cola. Quantum.
Shiny Nuka-Cola?
Tell me, Connor, does this... yeah. Tell me, Connor, God, does this Nuka-Cola have any stat things attached to it?
Certainly.
What does the Pip Boy say about? What does the Pip Boy nutritional info say?
It's not a
Can I
Pokedex.
Just like wave my Pip-Boy over the bottle and just goes, I was like, ooh, that's spicy.
I always assumed when going through the inventory on the Pip Boy, it was like the Pip Boy that cataloged. It was like, this is what this does. There you go, buddy.
Nuka-Cola Quantum. It makes your pee glow.
It does.
It makes your,
It
your
does.
blood warm.
My skin itches now.
Makes you feel fuzzy on the inside.
Your DNA
And not
is
in a good
humming
way.
with joy.
That's just the indigestion. Probably.
And the cellular dissolution.
Yeah, any stats?
any stats, I'm sure it does.
Oh, so I have to drink it to find out, huh?
That's probably what. That's probably yep.
Oh, probably. Oh, okay. Probably. It's fine. Don't worry about
Anything could happen, really.
it. What a mystery this is.
The DM takes 3 steps back.
I really like Nuka-Cola.
Okay,
but
fine.
I-
Roll a smart roll.
Just like, wait, Louise, before you do this, someone puts on one of those fucking radiation bibs you get at the fucking dentist. Hang on, let me just put this on. Oh, okay, go.
I imagine like the nuclear crab pot, where instead of the regular bib they give you the X-ray bib.
What did you say? Roll wits?
Roll smarts.
Smarts.
Oh, smarts. I think that's the same stat.
Can any of us?
That's a 14. That's a perfect
mind.
roll. Hello.
Sure.
Unnecessary. Louise knows exactly what this is.
Yes, exactly. So
I'll do
Nuka-Cola
it anyway
Quantum.
just to see if I do. I do too.
Oh my god.
Oh hell, let's go ahead and find out. 9.
You've heard of them.
You turn over the label and you see on the back it says twice the calories, twice the carbohydrates, twice the caffeine, and twice the taste. Nuka-Cola Quantum. Made with mutated pomegranate fruit flavoring.
Oh, good. I hate when they do the artificial shit.
You look over the bro, like if you think half the shit you've eaten isn't full of artificial everything.
Dude, my bones are preserved forever. You know your body.
My primary
body is a cesspool from Contra.
My primary food source right now is a protein paste.
I did have a
Babe?
snack.
You hardly touched your
So-
paste.
When you ingest the Nuka-Cola Quantum,
All right.
you regain 2 health points.
That's pretty good for a
You can
soda.
also take 1 additional action on your turn. Once.
For 1 turn? Okay.
Once.
Take another action for 1 turn.
And you also gain 1 level of radiation.
Of course.
I'd be disappointed otherwise.
It's just like, worth it? Probably. Yeah, I like to imagine Apex like just is over Louise's shoulder being like, oh my god.
I hear it tastes like blue.
It tastes like a color?
I know. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what a color. I'm telling you, I like Nuka-Cola, but I ain't never seen one that glows like that. I thought it was a lamp, honestly.
Louise grins. I bet this is a bit spicier than the other Nuka-Cola. Nice. She's just like...
Radioactive, but it allows you to taste blue.
I always want to do like, it's radioactive. Louise is just like, yay!
One day we
Whoa.
have to share. One day we'll have to share it between all 3 of us and figure out what blue tastes like.
I'll share a turn.
Apex went ahead. Apex went ahead and just put the thought in my head, and now I'm just like, "Holy crap! You can taste the color? That's weird. I never thought you could do something like that."
Leans over and whispers, the color is probably radiation.
Oh, yeah, that checks out.
But acceptable risks, I say.
Every color has to have a caveat attached to it. Alvin says as he walks away.
Johann will raise up a small, clear bottle of water. I found this.
Oh,
Hey,
he
that'll
also
help us out.
he also found some purified water.
oh, it is purified. Good for him.
Yeah, that'll definitely be a big help. Water is one of the most damn important things you need when you're traveling.
Well, I think I'm good. How about you guys?
So we can either continue south or check on Tapawago, which is over to the east. I point at your Pip-Boy.
Oh, yeah, gosh.
Yeah, we haven't found any hide nor hair of Palmer, but
We haven't found any hide or hair of that girl he asked us to find either.
yeah, that's Palmer.
Jeez.
The girl's name is Palmer.
Oh. Yes.
The reports that we got said she was in, just in my notes, that say she's in Westport, right?
Westport.
Yes.
I think that's about all we got.
Though you haven't, to your knowledge, you haven't seen her.
To our knowledge, huh? Tricky.
You were there a couple of times, but
we haven't really been asking around for names.
To be fair, every time we went to Westport, tensions were a little high.
I also don't trust Connor. When he says it that way, it makes me think maybe.
Well,
maybe.
honestly,
What?
there's a distinct chance we may have been in the same room.
How could you not trust Connor? Are you blaming my best buddy of a misdeed?
GMs are not to be trusted. Monty taught me this.
I would
taught me
never.
this.
I would never.
See? He already said he would never.
Somewhere in the distance, Caitlin is just going.
Like as like thinking about Westport, you can see. I guess he doesn't. I guess you don't know that he's thinking about Westport, but you see a look of kind of like contention go over his face.
Well,
I guess we could go.
yeah, we haven't seen hide nor hair of her, but it would be nice to go ahead and give them an update anyway. They might have sent someone else. They might be worried about what happened to us when they sent us to go ahead and look for her. Like, it'd be nice to touch in, I guess.
I mean, we've got Westport at least. I guess that's something.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with it too.
And then we can head south from there. What time of the day is it right now? Like, how long have we been walking?
You just woke up, so it
We woke up and
probably
then we walked to the grocery store.
Yeah, I woke up, walked to the grocery store. It hasn't been terribly long. Let me go ahead and just do a little kung fu magic and see where you might have
Don't forget to
wandered
carry the
off
two.
to. Carry the two.
Mm-hmm. Very important.
Okay, God, take your time.
Sound like you turned into Louis Armstrong there for a second. How about I be?
Oh, that is not the. Whoa, what the fuck?
It's always fun to make those sounds when I'm cleaning.
That is not the right area.
You must
Isn't it-
have your party before venturing.
You must gather your party before going down here.
From where you started to where you are now, it would have been about 4.5 hours of walking.
All right, midday ish.
Yeah,
like
the
11 a.m. ish, something like that.
if you woke up at like 7 or 8, it'd probably be around noon.
Yeah, that sounds
So the
about
sun
right.
is high in the sky right now.
So walking to Tapawego would probably be another half-hour stroll or so.
I can
45 minutes, depending on what's in between here and there.
A hole in one.
The terrain, the armies of feral ghouls.
Well, it's not armies. This is Fallout. It's not Bloodborne.
Okay, as a stampede of
Mole rats.
Brahmin.
It's always mole rats. Don't say
Parade of
gecko.
mole
I
rats.
want to have 4 out of this game immediately.
It would probably be another hour.
Okay.
All right.
Hour and a half probably.
At the very least, they're likely to have food.
Yeah, maybe do some trading with them. I don't know.
Works for me.
Alrighty. As you prepare to move out to find the tribals at Tapawingo. That is where we are going to call for a break.
All right.
Woo!
Opie
Break
dopey.
time, baby.
Break time!
Breakdown, breakdown.
No, I won't use that one.
That music. That's
No, I've
great.
been having a grand old time.
Dance.
I've been having a grand old time finding old music that is Creative Commons. So
Hello, chat.
Hello, chat.
How y'all doing this evening? Wonderful, I hope. I hope you're all having a good weekend.
This is Easy Listening with Lonnie.
Yeah. I'm using my calming
Yeah.
voice. I don't use this voice a lot.
Ah, it's your ASMR voice.
Is it working? Needs work. Gotcha.
Ah.
Doing good. Glad to catch stuff live. Glad you're here, Kaze.
yeah.
Hey.
Gotta know who pitched the slap scene in the recent Hiffle. I put that in the first draft, just knowing that Frieza was going to slap Cell. I'm like, okay, but Cell has to slap him immediately back, like bam, bam. And like everybody was immediately on board with that one. It's visually my favorite bit in the episode. Yeah, for those that haven't yet, check out Hiffle episode 9. Just dropped last Monday. And you can hear Connor. Connor is in it as well. So as not to spoil who he is, I won't say who he is, but he is in it.
There, in the voice waves.
That's right.
Speaking of, we're actually just got the final draft, well, quote unquote, the first final draft of episode 10. Might be looking to do a table read of that.
Ooh, rare.
Ooh, I really should go bathroom real quick. BRB!
Run!
Probably wise.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get myself some more water.
Oh. Well, Connor, it's just you and me for a little while.
Just the two of us.
Yeah! Oh, God. We haven't done this bit in a while. Monty can't reach us, so this will be great. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. All right. Hey, Connor!
You love it.
We have achieved comedy.
Yeah.
I like Zen. Haha, fart.
Also, if you hear music chat, don't worry about it.
Yep.
Oh, that's perfect.
Find some good sound.
Oh, yeah.
All good.
Some good Tapawingo music.
I hope it's just the bass boosted NFL theme. Nah, Monty's always aware. Is always aware. Pretty sure she's talking to two of you right now. Oh, dude, thank God. I'll have visitors. I just cleaned, so it'll be good. I'll give her a muffin. That'll go ahead and placate her.
I'm back.
Welcome back, buddy.
Good to be back. How we doing?
Good. Oh, ain't too bad. Ain't too...
Wahoo!
Wahoo.
Yeehaw.
Ah!
Indeed.
Phil is sad because it's very, very humid where he is right now and very hot.
Very
Yeah, I hear
warm.
the UK's been getting some nasty summers lately.
He is melting.
The humidity is 98%.
Jesus.
Holy shit! Does he need a fucking oxygen tank?
If he goes outside and opens his mouth, he'll start drowning.
It's like
that's what I'm
walking. It's
saying.
like walking in pudding.
But the pudding is very insubstantial.
It doesn't taste good. It tastes like sweat.
I would love to be the guy, like, I would love to be the guy who just, like, the weatherman in England who just goes, it's melting, isn't it? Like, that's just the weather report. For
It's all
5
melty,
days.
in it?
It's
Right.
all melty.
It's your
Today's
Tuesday
weather.
forecast. It's fucking humid.
Right, constant it up. Here's your 5-day forecast. It's hot as shit. Stay the fuck inside.
Weather experts recommend that you all stay inside, and if not, you're all going to die and melt.
Mm.
Happy Easter.
And here's a report from the King's Cat. It has exploded.
Stay in and watch Channel 4.
On a positive weather note, it was gorgeous today.
It
was
has been
nice.
real nice lately.
It was low 80s.
In the valley, it's been like low 70s, mid 60s.
It was nice for a while here. Like, I went to the gym in the morning and I got back and, like, it had just rained a little bit in the morning. So it was like 75 when I got back. I'm like, great, I can do some yard work. But then I had to script with goddamn Kaiser and Taka, so I couldn't do the yard work. And then I got outside when it was fucking 98 degrees.
Yeah, we're gonna go into the 90s, I think, next week, which makes me sad because it's been so nice. This has been actually a pretty decently mild summer so far. Like, please don't go into the hundreds again.
You know, you say that, and Phil's like, "Oh, good for you."
What? It makes him it's gonna be the one benefit of him moving to this terrible, terrible city is that at least it's a desert, so it's, dry heat, and he'll love that.
No, you know what this is? This is penance for him showing me pictures of fucking Cuban. All right, that's what that is. It's penance for
We
him.
watched the whole
Wait, from
series, man.
Madoka?
Yeah, Maduka Hajuka.
We watched the whole
Maduka,
series.
Maguka, yeah.
Now he
Yeah.
knows why everyone hates that little rat so much.
Maguka?
I had no idea why, and then I'm just like, I think it was like episode 23. I'm just like, this gets happy, or at least hopeful, right?
Magic.
Well, number one, it doesn't have 23 episodes. It has 12.
Oh, it
Contract?
felt like an eternity.
Contract.
All I know is that being Maguka is suffering.
I would know.
Like, that was how I discovered Ivan, and I'm so thankful to this day that I did. Like, no, Maguka, don't be Maguka.
Come
I know
on,
General
Maguka.
Ivan from back when he was a dirty homestuck.
Dirty Homestuck
Oh,
and
God.
just an absolute like memer. Like,
Oh, Connor, we were also dirty, filthy, vicious.
Shut the fuck up about that.
Homestar Runner enjoyers, if you'd let me
Oh
finish.
yeah, I love strong bad email.
Yes, me too. Not the other thing.
No, you didn't. The other thing that starts with an H.
That's why I said Homestar. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
I'm like,
We don't talk about the before times.
Come on, Kira loves it. Nobody judges her.
She wasn't there in the battlegrounds with us when it was still ongoing.
Exactly.
Oh,
Besides,
she went and became respectable and left us all alone.
Listen,
yeah, now she can pay taxes and buy pants. Fuck. Sorry.
She became Jolene.
went a little off the handle.
And this is where I would keep my pants if I had any.
Yeah, me.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
me. Literally me right now.
well, are we all back in that case?
Yes.
yes.
I need to do laundry, but I have no monies.
Oh no.
It's okay though. Been pulling out the Family Guy Stewie pants. Doing great.
Amazing.
Is it? I'm 38.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a respectable behavior for someone who's almost 40.
Would your mom let you do it at her place?
I don't want to bother mom.
Come on, do you know how many times when I would go visit home, I would just not, I would pack, everything I packed would be dirty clothes because I'd just be like, I'm gonna use the washing machine, thank you.
I don't want to bother my mom. Visit your mom. I just did! We had dinner. It was good.
Visit your mom. Do your laundry.
Come on, man. Come on, Fat.
Kill two birds with one stone. Come on, Fat.
Come on. Come on. Come on, Fat.
Fine, I'll call my mom tomorrow and just do my laundry. at her
Let's
place.
go.
All
I'm so
right,
glad I
all
know this.
right.
I'm glad I know this now.
Call your mom.
Take out the trash. I did that already.
The
God.
chat's bullying me. Go again.
To what?
Too
Too
good
good
to
to visit
visit
her
her
twice?
Too good to visit her twice. Are you kidding me? I love my mom. I will throw
All right.
you into the rings of Saturn.
Ooh.
Strongest move in wrestling.
All right, folks. Are we ready to get back into it?
I don't know. I guess so.
Then
I'm
let
here
us
for
commence
it.
forth.
Let's sally on. Sally forth.
Let's Daniel inward.
All right. I am also excited.
Even Speedwagon's excited.
Yes. As we pull back in, you finished scraping together what you could from the Super Duper Mart. It's generally never a good idea to hang around here too long. Raiders like to root out these old stores to see what they can find or set up small bases or what have you.
Or come in and hide bottles of Nuka-Cola.
They're like squirrels. Where's my stash, man?
Where's it go?
So scary.
But yes, you begin to head out, and you're heading towards Tapawingo. So go ahead. I will move you. One over here. And I will.
Dark space.
I
Revealed.
know. See,
Caitlin
Caitlin's
loves
missing
dark
out.
spaces. Yeah.
We gotta
Now
uncover
we're-
all the squares for her.
Now we're revealing all the dark spaces. As you leave the Super Duper Mart, you begin to see that what was once civilization is beginning to slowly dwindle as there are less and less buildings and more fancy-looking houses that just appear to be in the middle of empty fields here. And it
I'm guessing
only...
they're kind of like ravaged by time, nature.
Oh yeah, the fields of grass that
Occasional
is gone.
tornado.
Dust devils will kick up every once in a while. What were probably once bright, verdant fields now, with fallow grass, is hills of brown and dry dirt await you, and it only becomes more so as you head further in, and oh my.
Uh-oh.
Oh my.
Oh me, oh my.
Oh me, oh my, indeed. You make your way further and further towards Tapawingo.
So
Ooh.
the landmarks around us are just these very nice houses with very large yards.
As you get further and further into the area where you know Tapawingo to be, there are even not even really houses. They're just large, flat fields of nothing but grass and dead trees. As far as you can see, you keep walking down the road, and you see that there are paths as well. But what you see the most is just these huge, huge fields of dirt and dead grass. And it keeps going and going.
Is this different to what it was the last time we were here?
We've never
You
been
were
here.
never
We've
here.
never been here.
Really? It was on the map.
It was
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
map
because
because
they
it was
told us where it
revealed to
was.
you.
It was a point of interest.
And
I don't like this. It's flat and really dang quiet.
I'm looking around for signs of life, knowing that there's a civilization near here. Well, a tribe of people.
go for it. Make a wits roll.
Be a good one. 10. That's good. That is.
Mm-hmm. That's a major
Definition
success.
of
It's
good.
very good. It's good.
Yeah, that's a good. Look at you doing a good.
I did a good. Thank
Mhm.
you.
Did a good.
This being a relatively large, open, and flat area, there's not really a lot of places for things or people to hide. So it is no wonder that you spot the 4 raiders hiding behind trees, just in the path ahead of you.
I just want to imagine they're hidden really
there-
badly too.
Is there a spot to all right, this is all like dead grass and like fields,
Yes.
right?
Yes, as it's not really a great hiding spot for them, it's also likewise not really a great hiding spot for you.
I mutter under my breath. About how far ahead are they?
You saw like heads, heads peeking out from behind trees and then ducking back in quickly. And They are probably like 30 feet ahead of you, maybe.
So about 10... yeah, 10 yards.
Yeah.
I just say, Raiders. And then I just kind of like buckle down and go into a sprint. I can clear 10 yards in like within a couple of seconds.
Sure thing.
I'm just going to go start and like sprint and try to like get around the tree and see how they react to that.
As you see Apex take off into a dead sprint, and as you're around the trees, you see 4 raiders that are pressed back up against the tree, sort of trying to look around the bark, with each of them like holding weapons and stuff, and they look at you and they're like, ah! And
Louise just gets out her new rifle and just goes, shame.
Looks like I give that a spin.
Better start getting used to it.
Well, not gonna let Apex beat me, Starshine. And I'm gonna go ahead and just punch my fist into my hand and just start running.
all right, yeah, it's easy enough for you to clear the distance as well. You make your way, and you now see these 4 white razors that are back pressed up against these trees, probably looking for an easy mark out here in the wilderness.
As I round the corner, my whichever one is closest to me is going to get I'm going to do kind of like a twist around the tree, and I'm going to try to like elbow their head into the tree, looking to knock them out specifically.
Okay. That would be a body roll for you then.
It would. That's a 10.
Oh yeah. That's a 10. And not having time to really fire up their special ability that gives them more health and more damage, you crack the sharp bone of your elbow into the side of his temple. The force of your blow crashes into the side of his head, which then causes his head to crash into the side of the tree, and his eyes just roll back into his head, and he goes, ugh. And he hits the floor, unconscious.
I glare at the remaining ones as Alvin hooks around the other side, I hope.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm just going to go ahead and just hook around the tree, lean up against it, and go, so, 2 ways you can do this. You can run away back to Jet, or you can go ahead and just try to work for it.
Oh, you're going the talking route.
Interesting.
Yeah, the co-workers, kind of.
Make a it's charm.
Be charm.
Yeah.
Make a charm roll.
8.
No, they look back over their shoulders at the guy that just got knocked out. They look back over at you. Oh, and they're like, "Oh shit, it's them." And they look like they're beginning to back away.
That's right.
Do they
Go on now.
Do they drop their guns?
They're sort of they're backing away into sort of a defensive position now. They're not dropping their weapons, but they're looking like they don't really want to fight anymore. They're looking as if they will still defend themselves should they be harried.
As soon as no resistance is shown, essentially I'm going to grab the unconscious guy and just kind of like hold him up as a shield right now.
Okay.
So if they choose to point their gun at me, they're gonna give their companion a bad time.
Okay. Using the unconscious white razor as a human shield. Yeah, Louise, what would you be doing?
Oh, well, geez, I guess if she sees them backing away instead of charging in, she'll just kind of shrug and be like, well, that was fast. And I'll switch to my SMG just to have like it trained on these guys if they try anything, but she'll kind of jog up to join her companions. Earthshine, what the hell? I didn't even get to try out the new shiny gun.
Oh, don't you worry none. These gentlemen were just leaving, weren't y'all?
Can we have him back?
No, we'll go.
I'm holding up the unconscious one. I look at Alvin.
There's nothing even out here anyway.
I'll trade him for what kind of guns they got?
Trade.
Looking.
What are they armed with?
I just want Apex to put him in his jaws and just be like, mine.
One of them
That
has.
strong. I wish it was.
One of them has a hatchet.
I want a new hatchet. I want a new hatchet. I want a new hatchet. I want a new hatchet.
One of them has a pistol that looks like it has a funny little extended barrel. It looks like appears to be modified somehow. The other one has a standard 9mm pistol. And the final one, the one that you knocked out, Apex, has a varmint rifle.
I'm guessing it's on a sling around his body.
It sort of fell to the ground when he was knocked unconscious.
Tell you what, I'll trade him for that fancy gun you got.
Oh, but no, you stole this.
I'm just gonna cock my head and just, well, gun for your buddy. That's how it works.
He looks like he's really debating.
Internally.
I know.
I hold up a claw to his buddy's throat.
He looks like he's really
11.
debating.
11 for the intimidation.
Intimidation.
I don't think he likes him that much.
So which gun are you asking for?
The fancy gun, the modern one.
Okay.
He's like, just do it. We don't want to. Look, Chet's gonna kill us if we one of us dies on patrol and don't bring anything back. But I just got no. But please, can I just no?
And he like yanks it out of his hand, and he sort of just like slides it across the dead grass towards you.
Can we have him back? Come on,
Absolutely.
help a buddy out.
Apex got a fancy gun. That's the deal.
I kind of smack the guy on the side of the head a couple of times, hoping to kind of like get him back up, and then I just kind of shove him.
Huh? Yeah, he sort of like jelly leg wobbles over to the rest of his companions. What happened?
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Huh?
Tell you what. She reaches into her backpack, pulls out the bubble gum, and tosses it over to them. So you don't go home empty-handed.
They all look to each other, and they all begin to scramble towards the bubble gum.
Wait a second, Connor.
Yeah.
Are they the first raiders that I said Jet and they actually said Jet back like they knew who Jet was?
They did actually say Jet.
They
They did
just
say
that.
Jet.
They did just say that.
Alvin's gonna look at Apex with a thumbs up and then realize what they said, and then he's gonna just raise an eyebrow and look back. Did you actually say Jet?
Huh? Oh, did we?
Like you know Jet.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, she's kind of like the boss.
I damn well know who Jet is.
They all look to each other. They look back at you.
You're the first people I have talked to in a dog's age where I have said Jet, and every other white razor acts like they do not know who Jet is.
One of them slowly begins to shove a piece of bubblegum in his mouth.
It crunches.
Oh,
It's all like tough and chewy.
He spits out a tooth.
Like the Topps baseball card gum that's always like shatters and shit.
Yeah.
Whoa,
So-
what a yeah.
Yeah. So what's going on with Jet?
What do you
She's
mean?
sending a bunch of people because she's sending a bunch of people to go ahead and just grab and take out here of all places. Something's weird.
Look, this isn't our usual route, all right? Like, we're losing guys constantly out here. I think mostly because of you all.
We don't travel this way very often.
Well,
Yeah.
I
In
mean,
this way and age.
in general,
Yeah.
you've killed a lot of our people.
Oh.
No, we glances at Alvin. Wait, have we?
They should stay out of our way more.
Now it's no time to hem and haw.
I think it's a pretty good time to hem and haw. Kind of.
I mean,
Well, I guess
guys.
you technically robbed us, so like, good job, I think.
Eh,
You s-
it's like it's like riding a bike. So what's going on with Jet lately? She alive, I guess.
Yeah, doing well. I wouldn't say great. She's a little bit pissed that she keeps losing guys, but
All right, guys aside, that's normal. The pick and
yeah,
take of
no, that's
just
fair.
people
but-
in the cycle. So what else she pissed about?
Mm,
Because from the way everybody was acting like they didn't know Jet, I was thinking Jet was half dead.
well, I mean, we did sort of lose our operation down near the arch in the brewery. That was bad. She didn't like that at all.
Louise giggles to herself.
Do you remember the name of the person who did that?
They all look to each other, and then they all point at you.
That's right.
We left survivors. I look at him.
Remember when I finished the blood duel with Psycho, and then I stood up and I said, everybody else who don't want to be a part of this, get the fuck out.
Oh,
Yeah, there were a couple that ran out. Yeah.
Well, I don't think any of us were there. We just heard about it. It was kind of a major thing that we were working on that suddenly got snuffed because of you guys.
Well, you turned a brewery into a goddamn drug factory, which is odd considering everything else. So why the hell is Jet making a drug factory is my big thing.
Money.
Oh, come the fuck on. It's not just money. You could go ahead and find caps any goddamn way.
Well, yeah, but, figured people with the know-how, big facility, with a lot of big tins for making stuff. People who want chems, and then we'd make the chems, and then sometimes we'd use the chems, and then we'd make a lot of money to buy more chems and food. Mostly food, probably, but also chems.
Yeah. So what chem were you damn making? Because making a chem and just finding an assload of Psycho out somewhere is two different things completely.
That wasn't
What?
my operation,
I know it wasn't your damn operation.
so I don't know. If you're feeling suicidal, you could ask her yourself.
I'm sure if I go ahead and keep poking the hornet's nest, she's gonna go ahead and say, fuck it, grab her big damn weapon and come find me. Apparently, Psycho already said we know who you are. That's kind of why I'm on the road, mostly. Makes sense, right?
I guess. Is this interrogation over? Can we leave?
It's not really an interrogation. You're just the first people I actually talked about Jet, and I just wanted to figure out what the hell she's going on. You could have left 5 damn minutes ago if you wanted to.
Oh. They all stand up and turn around and leave.
Don't be strangers now. Well, actually, be strangers. Bye.
Tell her Redhead said hi.
They don't reply. They just dip out.
I think.
They just yeet.
I look back over toward Louise and Apex. Well, at least I know Jet's alive.
They said this area was empty.
Yeah. They didn't explain why the fuck they were going out down here. They're probably damn desperate trying to find something for Jet after.
They also didn't find the people that live here.
No. Which means that the people who live here are damn good at hiding and being out of
Or
sight's
aren't
way.
here.
They
Well,
mentioned.
hold on a minute. You said not here, but maybe they might be under someplace or
No.
what have you.
Well, I don't know. Maybe something happened. We should move.
Yeah, let's go ahead and keep our eyes open when we go ahead and make our way down. Might be able to
Okay.
find something or what have you.
So
Looking for any buildings on the horizon, essentially.
As
Right
they
on.
go, Louise will quietly say to Alvin, Alvin, that one guy mentioned food. Like, they needed it.
Yeah.
Did you guys normally have food troubles?
Dodd?
I mean, most of the food that you had, you stole. So
Well, most of the food that we found, we got through, well, you know, raiding, stealing, scavenging.
It was-
trading, rarely.
it was sort of a day-to-day sort of thing. You either found food or you didn't.
You're raided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
Growing-
beyond
growing
beyond
stuff.
drugs, food could make someone pretty desperate.
That's what I'm saying. Although with the whole food thing, I can't. I mean, sometimes it was lean, but never to this. I don't
No.
think.
Does seem that things have changed since you left.
I was starting to think that after the huge fight that Big O found me afterwards, I figured Jet must have taken a spear through the gut or a 308 through the skull or something.
How do you feel having made an enemy of her?
Not highly great. I've told you once or twice, I've known her since we were kids. Then everything went to shit, and then we kind of had to be raiders. We both kind of said, fuck settling when we were children, and we had to survive, just the two of us. And then it was started small, and then kept getting big, and then, well, we found chems once or twice, and then she got the gumption to go ahead and take her hatchet in two hands, and with the psycho, we figured out we could take on a lot more shit. It kind of started from there. I was part of that organization for a good goddamn long time. Everything grew up. Found the motorsports park because that was just a nice place to set up shop, pretty damn defensible. That was my thing. Jet just liked the fact that cars used to race like you wouldn't believe around there, and bikes and what have you. But yeah, that huge fight kind of around Lambert, then I figured everyone else was dead and I was too strung out, came over to Riverside, and I kind of got cleaned up and make my own way. I kind of just wanted to recede from everything. I thought Jet was dead. Hell, talking to every other big Mother Hubbard from Psycho to everyone from Psycho to, I will know his name. I know I wrote down his name. The big tribal guy that I fought. Steady. There you go. From Psycho to Steady, all the big players. Seemed like there was just a complete change. Maybe Jet died during that fight, but now since they were talking about it, I guess she's alive now. I don't
Above
know
game.
how I feel about it.
Above game, I thought Steady said she was alive and there was like a change. There was like a new second in command.
Yeah, I thought that was what's. I thought
So
Psycho said something along the same lines.
Though she only said that to you. He only said that to you, I believe. So we wouldn't know that.
Oh, to me?
Yeah, when you were like
Oh.
interrogating Steady at the steel mill.
Oh.
Steel mill? Ugh.
Steel mill, yeah. Well, I've completely fucked this in. Alright. Well,
No, it's still good, still good.
yeah. No, I figured something must have happened to her, just what have you. Maybe she was injured, which is why everything was just different and weird, maybe, but maimed somehow or whatnot from what Steady told me, but just getting this bad, I don't know. I guess I mean, I don't want to go back to what I was. I kind of want to show them, but there's a different way, you know, just with the whole settling thing. That's how it used to be when we were kids. Then it all went to hell.
I can sympathize with that.
Really? You can, Johan?
After meeting some of my kind and seeing how simple their view of the world is, seeing how violent their urges were, I wish I could show them that it does not have to be that way.
Well, when Jet and I were real little, you know, we used to go ahead and just be part of, you know, just a group. And then, like I said, all went to hell. And then we kind of picked up new names for ourselves and 2 kids against the entire wasteland. I think maybe that's why this whole thing's still there. Maybe she's still mighty upset about it. I guess I don't blame her.
Well, suppose there's only... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, nothing. I was just going to say it happened, and then when it all went to hell, she killed those raiders, and maybe she just had in her head that the White Raiders were going to go ahead and be the raiders. Can't beat the monster, you might as well become the scariest one, I guess.
Well, there is one way to find out.
Motorsports Park. I know.
Or as you said, maybe she'll just get so pissed she comes to you.
Oh, trust me. She loves using two-handed weapons, so you'll see her weapon way before you see her.
Well, it's a good thing I got long-range guns then. Well, I mean, I'll try not to do that, but, you know.
I helped her make that damn thing, too. I'm pretty sure that thing could go ahead and decapitate a Deathclaw in 2 strikes.
Unlikely. But possible.
I've never fought a Deathclaw. I just said that. She really liked when I said that, so.
Gives Apex a little poke on the side. Yeah, but if it was true, you'd want it, wouldn't you?
Maybe a Yaogwai.
As we walk and look for these poor people. Where are they, anyway?
Go ahead and roll some wheats.
We must find them.
That's 12.
It is a 12.
That's 10.
Wow. Everybody got a major success.
Right on.
Laser eyes.
As you begin to look around in your surroundings, full of old dead trees and large flat lands, you see another set of heads. Apex. Coming out from around the trees around you, you see frightened-looking faces. First there are a few, then there are some more. And then a whole bunch of people emerge from around the trees.
They are immensely good at hiding, then.
These guys are.
Indeed. Most of them appear to be... Hang on. Most of them appear to be adorned in old, torn up, what you would describe as pre-war clothes. You see you see a lot of the men folk wearing like colorful polos and shorts that are either white or blue. Some of them are wearing sort of Hawaiian pattern shirts as well. A lot of them are also wearing like caps or hats or visors. And a lot of the women folk are dressed the same, except they're mostly wearing skirts. And all of them are adorned with either markings or face paints or tattoos or something. And they look to you and they all begin to mutter amongst themselves in a language that you don't understand.
Hello.
As
I hold up my hand.
you hear the muttering increase in volume. Hello. Hello.
Howdy, y'all.
Hi.
Howdy.
Did they live around here?
And one of them that you recognize sort of points. You are the ones we sent after Palmer.
Oh, good. That makes it easier.
Yeah. We have some information for y'all. Is now a good time, or y'all seem mighty worried?
Yeah, the ones you drove off, they were looking for us. Come. I will show you to our leader.
Hey, no problem.
How are they
And-
reacting to Johan, by the way?
There a lot of them are looking in a mixture of awe, fear, confusion. They look like they've never seen something like this before.
An avatar of the Great Hole-in-One.
Oh my god.
We will call him the Eagle.
We live in the great gated plains of suburbia.
As you have encountered the Tapawingo tribe.
Achievement unlocked.
The one who recognized you will approach you and sort of gesture with a golf club that he's got towards a group of people that are beginning to gather around this older-looking gentleman.
The Apex follows along. Again, this is one of the coolest things that's happened to him recently.
Really? A lot of stuff has happened.
Yeah, but like right now he's being treated like right now he's walking through something that seems otherworldly and mystical to him, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like we're right into the pages of Grognak the Barbarian. Like it's
Exactly.
As this numerous amount of people begin to come out from these trees, they all begin to sort of rapidly set up these easy to establish like tents and rugs. And it appears that their civilization is one that is very easy to pick up and put away should danger arise. And people begin to go about their lives once again.
Apex is picking up what he can about their society and how they operate.
It's like
Yeah,
they can just pick up their whole city and just move in an instant.
You see... Sorry, I'm laughing at myself. You see them all. You see them carrying a lot of their stuff in golf bags. like old leather golf bags that they have hoisted over their shoulders.
Oh, awesome.
And they begin to lead you off towards this group where is sort of an elderly gentleman wearing sort of a mailboy cap is gesturing directions in a language that you don't understand, and some in a language that you do.
English.
English, the trade language.
Inglés.
We use the trade words with outsiders.
And I did say that on loop. Good work, me. And you reach this older man who has sort of like gray hair that gets more and more dark as it goes down. Long gray hair that peeks out from this messenger cap. His skin is wrinkled and tanned, and it looks like he's been out in the sun for far too long. He's got eyes that are the color of dollar bills and a sort of a scraggly, scruffy facial hair. He's wearing what looks to be another sharp-looking polo tucked into khaki pants and a green jacket. And he looks over you all.
Ah, welcome. I am told you are helping us find a lost lamb.
Yes.
That's right, sir.
Mm-hmm.
This is good. Then you are a friend of Tapawingo. I am Elder Ram.
I am the Apex.
My name is Alvin.
Louise.
Johann. Peace to you all, and welcome. May the Hole-in-One watch over all of you.
I have to ask, how does your tribe protect itself from outsiders? Do you simply migrate whenever they approach?
This land, this large, flat land, where the Hole-in-One bathes us all in its light, is ours. We would hardly dream of leaving it. We trained ourselves to hide amongst the trees should danger arise, but failing that, we know how to defend ourselves, but we are a peaceful people.
I just meant, I kind of gesture out behind me where, I mean, it's an 18-hole course, right?
Yes.
Sorry.
It certainly is.
Okay. I gesture out behind me to the wide spath of land. And I just meant move around the land to avoid conflict.
Yes, when we can. The men that you drove off, those of the White Razor, they wandered into our lands, and we have dealt with their kind before, and we wanted to avoid any and all contact with them.
How are your warriors armed?
As you look around, you see a lot of these sort of men who look to have the lithe and firm muscles of warriors tend to all be armed with golf clubs. You also see these strange leather slings on their sides and ranging from plastic to leather containers that look to be filled with a bunch of medium-sized orbs.
Oh dear God.
They sling golf balls.
Oh dear God.
That's so fucking good. Oh my god, I love this.
Okay.
You do see that most of them are using their clubs for like walking and getting around them.
Oh.
You know, that does make sense.
Only the leader has the driver.
Yeah.
Young lady,
I made it
the,
funny.
the young lady we're looking for. She's in somewhat of a fortress of sorts.
It's in a place called Westport.
Right. Louise takes this cue. She steps up and shows the leader her map on her Pip-Boy. If this makes any sense, she'll point. So we're right here, right?
He sort of leans in and looks at this strange device with a mixture of awe and superstition.
What is this?
Well, the device itself is just sort of an all-purpose utility sort of thing. What we're looking at is a map of the area, right?
A map. I feel
Yeah,
as though I have heard this word before.
Basically, like, showing where everything around us is. Like, you could make one of these on, I don't know, paper or in the sand or anything. I just happen to have it on like this.
He gestures over to one of the tribesmen around here, and he says, "McElroy, come, make sense of this for me."
And jogging over is another man wearing a sort of torn up golf outfit, and he leans in.
Yes, Elder. I am familiar with this.
Oh, okay. Well, as I said, points to Tabawinga on the map. So we're all right here, right? And then she drags her finger along the screen, and up here is Westport. And that's apparently where your lost lamb was last seen.
I see.
And that is basically, she sort of turns herself in the right direction. That is right in that direction. Little northwestish.
The space inside is not impossible to infiltrate. We have before. Getting people out is more difficult. Especially when they are accounted for.
I see.
Things are a little chaotic there right now, but they still got lots of guards and stuff, so it's a bit tough going.
Their security is tighter than usual because of it.
Probably fully automatic weapons, heavy armor, stuff like that too.
They probably also found the bodies at our last entrance point.
Crud.
No, that's gonna be a pain.
I don't think I'm worried about your girl. I mean, we're specifically trying to get back in to save someone that we know.
And it would be easy to go ahead and just...
The men in
help
black,
out.
they also took someone of your ilk then.
We have dealt with many of their kind. They will be less of a problem for your people.
My people are frightened of their thunder clubs.
Above game, it's like, oh, right, it was the family that took her, so she's probably a slave then, too, isn't she?
Yeah, Apex didn't want to mention that part.
Got it, all right. Oh, we're not mentioning.
Yep. Oh,
Gotcha.
Apex has omitted it. If Louise wants to say it, he can't stop her.
Well, you could try if she just sort of like, oh, the men in black. Oh, shit, then that means if you want to stop her now, you can.
I'm just in the middle of saying we dealt with many of their kind, and they should be less of an issue moving forward.
Alvin will place a hand on Louise like that.
Yeah, those guys are bad news.
And mostly the troublesome ones are mostly dead.
Mm-hmm.
I see. So, Palmer, she is alive, but you have not found her.
We believe so. They tend not to hurt those of her kind in Westport. They aren't treated particularly well, but they are, from what we've seen, have not been treated violently.
This is good to hear.
If she's smart and resourceful, she is most likely still alive.
Our father, Mickelson, will be pleased to hear this. Why are you silent?
Apex is just kind of like looking around because now, like, he's always wanted to go back to Westport just to like play hero and save the entire world, but
I went silent because I feel like Mickelson is another golf reference, and I just don't know why.
I was also kind of thinking that.
I was trying to be. Never mind. Sorry.
But that's all we have to go. That's all we have to go off now. But so, she is in Westport. It is heavily defended. There's a lot of guards and whatnot. Like Apex and Louise said, our way in is probably compromised now, so we might have to find another way. But it stands in good reason that she's still alive.
at the very least, we could leave you with that hope.
Absolutely.
Sorry, that's all we got at the moment, but we are going to head back there, so.
And you probably won't have to deal with those white razors that just showed up for a while again.
Yeah, we drove them off.
And this is good to hear. We like to sometimes trade with those of the civilized world, but there are some that enter our lands that look only to take.
Have fellers like that have been crawling into where you live. Is that recent? Them coming in there?
There have been more, but they have trekked this way before. I do not think they know we are here.
The ones we encountered didn't seem to. And then Apex gets a strange look over his face. On second thought, there is a second distant chance that they might return in larger number if they have any desire in hunting us.
Which means we should go ahead and be on the move if that's the case.
This is an ill tiding. We will be vigilant, though. On behalf of my people, I thank you for all that you have done for us.
If I may ask, can I see how you defend yourselves? And I look at their warriors and their strange weaponry.
Yes. Certainly, though. We do not like to participate in violence. Nevertheless, it is necessary for us to defend ourselves.
Not violence. How about sparring?
Yes.
Turns red. Apex? You sure?
Apex is very interested in like weird fighting styles.
Louise knows. She sees that look on his face, but she remembers how the last sparring went.
I think what Apex is trying to throw it on the table is he'd like to see how your warriors do combat, so he can incorporate that into his own style.
I was merely wishing to test their skills against my own.
That's what I was afraid of.
I will
Apex!
be unarmed. I'll be unarmed. I don't mind.
I know. She just sort of sighs, like, be gentle.
Apex nods, and he undoes his Deathclaw gauntlet.
That's all for that's all for Elder Ron to decide, I suppose.
Alvin, you gonna get in on this, or?
I'm just asking to battle their strongest warrior.
If this will satisfy your curiosity, though, I ask that this be no more than sparring. After all, I do still need my drivers.
I have no desire to harm them.
Very well.
I love this culture so much, man.
Oh god!
Who do
Why
they present? Who do they present as their champion?
It's a 9-iron.
Rom motions for someone to approach. Ballesteros!
Come, test your strength against this outsider.
I step toward him.
He wishes to
What?
see how we fight.
I step toward him. At what distance would you feel comfortable with me starting?
He points,
If you are close, that is bad. Start there.
and he gestures with his finger, to move you about 60 feet away from him.
I move out into the fairway.
Mm-hmm. As this burly man with thick eyebrows and dark hair removes the club from his side, and he also the small leather sash that he has at his side, he also removes it, and as he does, he also opens the pouch on his side and pulls out a small paper white ball with these little dimples in it, and he loads it into the sling.
I kind of crouch down, and I prepare myself to move, and I say, "At your go."
I am going to observe both of their combat styles this entire time.
I mean,
And-
sure.
And Rom holds his hand up as if ready to signal the start of the spar, and he swings it down between the two of you and says, 4!
Excellent.
Best story beat ever!
Oh my god.
All right. It's probably at 60 feet. It'll probably take me 2 turns of defensively dodging his abilities to get to him.
Oh yeah, definitely. So go ahead, and that will be wits rolls.
Yep. First time. Boom. 7. I'm gonna get clipped here.
Oh yeah, 7. You close the distance.
Wow, this music.
You close the distance quickly. You make your way across the field, but as you do, Ballesteros, he swings his arm backwards and he flings it forward in a blur, and you see this streak of white come out faster than you've been shot at. But seeing this thing come flying towards you sort of throws you off a little bit, and it cracks you in the jaw apex, and you feel like a trickle of blood begin to come out as this golf ball just slams into your chin, and you take 2 damage.
All right. That's already halved due to my moderate success.
Is it halved?
If you do a moderate success while defending, you take half damage.
Oh, then you would take 1.
All right, that would be absorbed by my shield. So I'm able to kind of like clip it off of my mask, basically.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now seeing how he like flings that thing. I'm willing to take a deficit if I'm able to try to catch it the next time he flings one as I'm closing the distance.
Okay. If you're trying to catch the golf ball, go ahead and roll me a wits. Minus 1.
Okay. 7. That's gonna hurt my hand.
Yeah, it is gonna hurt your hand as you see it coming this time, and you reach out to try and catch it, and it slams into your hand with a force that you weren't expecting, and it stings. Yeah, you would take another 1 damage.
I'm able to kind of like deflect away. I'm not able to catch it, but I'm able to kind of like deflect it from dealing much damage to my personal body.
Mm-hmm.
But now I've closed the gap.
Yeah, now that you've closed...
Yeah, how does his stance change as now that I'm entering melee?
As his stance... he sort of... lets the leather of the sling wrap around his fist, sort of like a small bit of padding around his knuckles, and he lets the club that he had in his hand drop down to the ground, and it looks like he's about to begin swinging it up towards your head in an arc.
All right. As he starts swinging up with it, I'm going to try to like lean back, get my arm around his like torso, and just kind of get him in, like, essentially I'm getting him into a cobra clutch as he's coming to swing his arms back up towards me.
All right, that'll be a body.
12.
Oh yeah, you see the swing coming, and you lean your head back just as a strange sound of this club crashing against the air. You hear a whoosh as the club barely misses, and you wrap your arms around his waist. And you're trying to take him down?
Yeah, basically I'd wrap my arms around his waist, then kind of like sling it up towards his neck as I like just kind of put him into like that cobra clutch sleeper hold from behind.
All right, you do so, and he appears to be struggling a little bit. He's
like, I'm not putting the pressure on him to actually knock him out. I'm simply like, okay, now you're like, I'm holding him, and I'm like, okay, now you're at my mercy. What are you going to do now?
He lets the club head sort of slide down his grip, so now he's holding the club at the head of the club, and he's going to try and smash it into your head like an actual club, or like a shillelagh, I guess.
Okay. At that point, I am going to slip down, kind of juke up in front of him, and then put my claws like where my claws would be to his throat as he's like bringing the trying to bring the club back down afterwards.
All right, go for it. Roll body.
That's an 8.
8.
So I will take some damage.
Yeah, you this club you snake around but he brings the club back towards your head, and using the momentum of the club thrusting downwards, he lets his grip loosen just a little bit so that he gets a little bit more of reach on the club for a return swing. As you go around, he cracks you in the side of the head with this club, and it hurts. You take 2 damage.
All right.
However, the position he ends up in from this was not enough to put you down, and has put him in a dire situation as you put your claws to his throat.
Yeah, where my claws would be to his throat.
Yeah.
I say 2. Does he make an action now that I am kind of like holding my hand to his throat? Because I'm not knocking him out. I am simply putting myself into positions where I could have killed him.
He sort of stumbles backwards and gets back to his feet, and he lets the golf club slip down to his palm once again, just to try and get the maximum distance for his swings. He jumps backwards away from you, and he looks ready to defend himself again, but he's looking a little bit exhausted here.
I'm just kind of like pacing back and forth. And then, so he's looking like he's defensive right now.
Yeah, he's looking defensive. He's not going on the offensive anymore.
Okay. I nod and realize, okay, time to put an end to it. I go in, I kind of like shoulder tackle him, like sweep him by the knees while keeping my hand up to like look like it's going to gouge at his face. Just going to try to like land on like a full mount, essentially.
Gotcha. All right, that'll be another body roll.
Ooh, 6. He's actually got me on this one.
Yeah, as you try to go in, you see a gleam in his eyes as he ducks down and grips the club with both hands, and he swings back in a very practiced posture. And he, with a perfect golf swing, cracks this into the bottom of your jaw, sending your head snapping backwards. You take 2 damage.
That actually makes a lot of sense. I would not expect him to swing from below. I expect to see him holding that club. I expect to see him like kind of swing it like horizontally, which is where I'm used to dodging. The apex is learning. So, like, I look up, got stars in my eyes for a moment. I step back, spit out a little bit of blood, and a smirk starts to cross my face. I'm going to make the same exact move and try to compensate for his upward strike.
All right, go for it.
14!
Yeah, it appears as though this man is a warrior, he has not seen a whole lot of actual combat, as he goes to try the same move on you again, thinking you would still be thrown off by it, and you manage to get in, slip through his defenses, and catch him completely off guard.
So I guess I get him pinned down with my like forearm to his neck, my other hand like to his eyes and nostril, like just about to touch him. Then I kind of like lean in. 3. And then I push myself up and I stand up. And then I hold out my hand to lift him up.
And he will slowly lift himself off to his elbows, and he'll look at your hands, and he'll tentatively reach out and grab yours.
And I help get him back to his feet. I have done literally 0 damage to this man.
He looks exhausted, though. Like he was barely keeping up with you.
I rub my jaw.
Your
fighting style is unique.
You fight like Deathclaw.
Thank you.
Whew! Good show, you two.
Woo, that was a damn good fight. I'll tell you what. Oh. Damn, I didn't even know you could do that, dog.
I'm just rubbing my jaw right now. It's swollen and red.
You feel like you got kicked by a horse.
I took a 9-iron to the jaw. Yeah, I would.
I think you're gonna be feeling that for a while.
Ram approaches the group of you again.
I hope this has satisfied your curiosity.
It has.
Oh, dang.
You should
You
be
s-
well protected.
We will defend ourselves should the need arise. But against someone like you, I think we might have some trouble.
Don't worry. We're in your court.
No, you are on our course.
I imagine he like lifts his hand and points to the country club to this court. Court that way.
God damn it, Alvin.
I just look over at Apex with a shrug, like, what can you do?
Womp womp.
We will get your girl back.
Absolutely. Make no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But only, and I point to the guy I just fought, if you promise to keep her safe next time.
He sort of looks a little bit ashamed.
I look at him
You-
steely-eyed.
You were not using thunder clubs.
No. But I fought many who have. There are ways to overcome their kind. They use those because they're afraid. Afraid of things getting too close. Your movement. The stroke to my jaw. They don't like that. Your kind, you can hide. Ambush. Attack them by surprise. When you can master this, then your people will truly be safe.
Yeah, and you know this course better than anyone, I bet.
Louise has got this look on her face. She's thinking, despite what Apex said, what if you could have a Thunder Club?
We wouldn't know the first thing about using something like that. The men in black, they have mastered these weapons that spit fire.
I guess there is a bit of a learning curve.
I don't like the way they sound.
No, but you gotta admit it is handy to have in a pinch.
Actually, I'm more surprised at those at that weapon, that range weapon. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, you see now the man you were just fighting going out to fetch the golf balls that he had flung at you. And you noticed he is also quite fast on his feet.
Heck, when you have something like that, I bet you don't even need those balls. You can use anything, rocks, bits of wood, what have you. He'll probably go soaring faster than anything. I mean, thunder clubs are one thing, but you gotta find ammo for them, maintain them, what have y'all. And finding ammo for them, or even making ammo for them, is a real big to-do list. These guys, all the ammo they need is all around them.
That is true. I guess it's more work than it needs to be just to have one.
That's an amazing advantage.
This has been our way for many cycles of the Great Hole in One.
I point up at the sun. That?
Yes.
Apex is now hoping they don't stare directly at it. Prayer. Because you know, you stare at it long enough, it will look like a hole. It's just in your cornea.
Our best hunters stare at the hole in one for 7 days.
Why do I feel like Apex knows this from experience?
It makes us wildly inaccurate, but very unpredictable.
Apex's parents were scientists, all right?
My eyeballs hurt. I don't know why.
Meanwhile, Alvin is just kids. You want to stare at the sun for a while? Yeah.
Bet I can stare at it longer than you. You're on.
You're on.
It's like, oh dear God, you're both so stupid.
Y'all see flash? Y'all see white yet? No, I see a little bit of color still. All right. Well, I think it's all that needs to be said. Thank you very much for letting us into your village so we can go ahead and tell you all about this.
Yes.
Apex's stomach rumbles. Do you have any food?
We could always trade you for it.
You will see that my people are hunters, not fighters. Come, we will feed you.
Trading time, yes.
And he leads you further into these what look to be sort of Brahmin leather tents and setups of people that are just settling back down to live their lives. And as you find yourself amongst these humble people, that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Woo!
Woo!
I'm glad I got a spar in.
I
Hi,
love this
Austin.
society so much. Man, dude, where is the 8-volume manga about the golf society in the post-apocalypse?
Once Apex saw they had unconventional weapons, he needed to see how they fought. Also to see how they defend themselves against the people that might inevitably come hunting them.
I have never seen a club use like, God, it's so cool. God, it's so cool.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few golf courses in the area, so I figured like, hey, why not? Why not make it? Why not make a tribal society centered around golf? I thought to myself, this will be hilarious, and it was.
When he said
Look, I was literally setting up for that. I was like, God, please, I hope he says 4 to start this fight.
when he said 4,
Thank you for not disappointing.
My sides went into orbit. It just went whoop, like I was dead.
Where's my here we go. I'll just do In Your Arms. Yes. A classic. My music selection grows. Do the golf tribals live in teepees? They sure do.
God.
We live at the 19th hole.
Yes. So yes. Thank you all for stopping by. This episode was a lot of fun. And yeah, I suppose we'll go ahead and do our outros. Lanny, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Find me all over the internet at Lanny Couture. Right now on Twitch, I'm absolutely obsessed with a little game that just came out called Dave the Diver. It's just a cute, chill game where you go hunting for fish and treasures while diving under the water as a portly little guy during the day, and at night you run a sushi shop, and it's absolutely spectacular and super extra. And tune on in if you want to chill out tomorrow night. I'll probably start around 7 p.m. Central Time. And then on Monday, we got the Ties That Bind. Yeah, we learned a whole lot last. We had a special session on Thursday, and there was a lot of happenings on that. A lot was learned about who cannot be trusted. Perhaps more shall be revealed. The only way to know is to tune in. That's me.
Hey, Harish, did you know our family trees intersect? That's fucking weird.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Oh, my uncle is actually one of your distant offspring.
Wolfgang, who didn't your ancestor bed?
Look,
I don't fucking know.
Wolfgang's grandpa was not the same. He barely knew his grandpa. That's why I felt comfortable making.
My family
Making a
tree
lot-
becomes
yeah.
a fucking mess near the tip where I'm at.
Oh, your family tree was a mess long before that.
He was
but
he was his grandpappy was locked behind enemy lines. He
there were some of those middle
generations.
generations. There were some of those middle generations after your hero ancestor, like they just like fucked around and just lived opulently.
Whoops.
Eventually, they fell into monster hunting because they needed purpose.
Hey, that wasn't my fucking fault.
Like, oh well.
But yeah, Ties the Pie, Monday, 5 o'clock. Fun times.
Woo! Right on. Rabbit, where can they find you? And what are you up to?
Hey, how you doing? My name is Rabbit. I'm a writer and a comedian. You can find me on Twitch and YouTube at Hey Mr. Rabbit. Also sneezing. Sometimes I sneeze on stream. It's a thing that everybody looks forward to. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I know, dude. I have a command for whenever I sneeze, my entire chat goes by. It's amazing.
Ready for the sneeze
Amazing.
stream?
Yeah, I just huff a bunch of pepper beforehand. We go, let's go. So I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I stream RPGs, like the Legend of Heroes series at Falcom. We're doing Trails to Azure and going right to Trails to Reverie. We do RuneScape, old school RuneScape, and RuneScape 3. All are welcome in this house. Tuesday is a potpourri stream that I do with my buddy Spaz. We just finished River City Girls 2, which is hilarious. And Thursday, I do horror games with Groove and Sarah. We're finishing System Shock. We should be finishing that up tomorrow. I mean, next Thursday. But whenever
next
Sarah
Thursday.
gets back. But Thursday after next Thursday. 2 weeks.
Yes,
Finish it in
yes.
2 weeks. That's much easier to say. 14
20th.
days, baby.
The 20th. I'm only gone for one Thursday.
Where I am in System Shock right now is Shodan's so pissed at me. I've just been putting my hands and touching everything, just like a pissed off house cat. She's like, Insect, what are you doing? I'm going, ooh, and just bashing everything to bits. It's amazing.
My canonical ending for me was that I accidentally I pressed a button and it just wiped out most of Earth. That was my bad.
Oh yeah, I showed Sarah and Groove that because I completely forgot that was a thing, and I was like, oh that.
Isn't that a hidden ending?
Yeah,
Can
it
you
is
just
a
do
hidden
that
ending.
accidentally?
Kinda, but it's just a button that's sitting in a room. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, is this? Like
Yeah.
literally,
Why
like
did
literally,
you push the button?
literally, like
there.
you literally DD it. Just like, ooh, what does this button do? Half of
Destroys the
has been
Earth.
Destroyed. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Then your body gets turned into a Cortex Reaver, and it looks amazing. But yeah, the remake's super fun. It's almost a 1-to-1 like the game I played back when I was 11 or 12. So yeah, get on that if you want to play a good spooky sci-fi game. Anyway, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Hey, Mr. Rabbit. That's me.
You know, I've never. I barely know anything about System Shock.
You should
The remake's
play that.
really nice.
I'll
The
say
remake's
this,
really nice. System Shock 2 is literally one of the games of all time.
I keep hearing that.
If you enjoy the original Deus Ex, it is like that with a number of fewer features, but it has a very similar engine.
Yeah,
Huh.
so many games can equate themselves to it, like BioShock, for example. BioShock's like a big one. So many freaking games, dude. Like, too many to even count. And it's, only it's not just because I can only think of BioShock right now. I promise you. there are other games.
Fair enough.
Like BioShock Infinite or
That's-
BioShock 2.
Oh,
Hey.
you shut up!
What's that one game coming out? Judas?
Yeah, that's BioShock
Judas.
Space.
Mm-hmm. And then there's
Oh, like System Shock, it all came back around. But it's not like Baldur's Gate 2.
or
But yeah, Hope you find me on the internet. I like making I like making people laugh. And if you want to laugh, boy, howdy, do I got a deal for you.
Right on. Sarah, where can they find you? What are you up to?
I'm on Twitter and YouTube. It's Sarah with an H and with an E, Willia. I mean, I've already shilled. Yeah, I'm just like,
again.
Yeah, shill a second time.
hey, super bummed I'm missing next week with Rabbit, but I'll be back the next week. And if I'm really lucky next week, maybe I'll just barely make it at the end if the plane gets in time. Yeah.
Look, if I'm visiting my mom again for the second time, you can chill again for the second time.
You should visit your mom, though.
I visit my mom all the time. I fucking love my family. Like, I do not know where this umbrage started.
I think it started about 2 hours ago.
Yeah, probably. Don't you love me? I'm like Naval Explosion. I fucking love my dad.
I fucking love my dad. My dad's amazing.
Well, yeah, that's me.
Right on. As for me, they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Tomorrow, I think I don't have any prior engagements, so I think I'm going to be playing. Sorry, I just remembered something that I need to reschedule. Brain, come on, brain, let's go. But yes, tomorrow I will be playing through Deus Ex The Fall, and I've heard it's really short, so who knows? Maybe we'll get through it in a sitting or two.
All things are possible.
All things are
What's
possible.
the hole in one?
Yes, may the hole-in-one light your path. Also, this episode was brought to you in part by Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard Dice!
That's right. They were very kind
dude.
to you tonight.
Yes, they have been.
Yeah.
Good dice, little dice.
My sweet peas, my good time boys.
Oh,
My best
yes.
time, my best mans.
My little scrunkly scrimblies. My little oingo boingos.
Indeed. Now you too can own your own little Oingo Boingos at dieharddice.com, and you can enter in the code Unexpectables to save 10% on your order when you shop at dieharddice.com. You can also pick up some of our Lies Aspect dice. The official collaboration between Die Hard Dice and the Unexpectables.
Ooh.
As well, check out our store, our spring. We've got all sorts of designs there. And by all sorts, I mean like 3, but we're going to have some more very soon here. Some that I think you might like, and some, especially, I think the Gateway fans might appreciate as well.
Ooh.
So, yes.
Are we gonna get a shirt of the hole in one? I would love that so much.
Would be very funny. But, yeah. We also couldn't do this week in, week out without viewers like you. Such
viewers.
as Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 10 bits. I'm glad I made it, as I'm finishing Cold Steel 2. Right. Twitchy Guy, thank you for the 100 bits. Mr. Snacks, thank you for the 8. Thank you for the 25 months. Twitch Guy, thank you for the 45 bits. Heck yeah, Gateway, you are all amazing. Knight of Snails, thank you for the 21 months. Hello, Gateway friends. Zinlita, thank you for the 100 bits. Nuka-Cola Quantum makes your blood spicy, now more blue. Twitch Guy, thank you for the 200 bits. By the way, the leader was named Palmer, and the girl was named Hannah. I think you may be right, but her name wasn't Hannah. I believe her name
Hagen.
Yes.
Hagen.
I was right.
Yeah, the guy that you met, his name is Palmer. And
I
then
had it in my notes and everything too.
yes.
I never
You
bothered
confused
taking down
me.
her name because at first Apex assumed she was just dead.
Crivens.
Turns out we were all wrong. Including you, Twitch Guy 75. But with that, I believe we should go ahead and raid somebody. Who should we raid?
Who are we going to raid today? Let us see. Who are we going to raid? Oh,
I do
whoever.
not know.
Tabby's on. Vaughn's on.
Yeah, Tabby's on. Vaughn's on. If you want to see a bunch of ducks, Dash Ducks is on.
Dash Ducks is on. You know what? Let's go raid Burnout Vaughn.
Burnout Vaughn! The skeleton. Funny skeleton.
Burnout Voghan.
Oh, Burnout Vaughn.
Alright, our raid message will be 4.
4. Only one of you sneak into 5. It'll really just
Yeah.
just shoot 'em out.
5. Alright. Take care, everybody. We will see you next week. Oh, also, I should mention, later this month, the weeks of the 22nd and the 29th, I will be out of town. So there will be no gateway during those weeks. Just for you schedule keepers out there. I'm very sorry. You'll have to miss out on even more gateway, but we'll be back in August for some stuff. Hee-haw.
Hee-haw.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.